That is pretty sick.
Like, probably not the Macho Man guy, like, just because it would cost less money, but...
Why are you getting that crazy over cake he's not even going to remember?
But it's his first birthday. It's like, I wouldn't
You did that, but that cake... I want that up. That cake's for you.
That's a his.
For you.
Well, it's for
nothing
me.
to do with
your kid doesn't even know what's going on right now.
You have. Why don't you just get the Macho Man? You might as well fucking get it. It's for you. It's your cake.
Yeah, we're gonna probably do a wrestling theme for his first birthday.
Do you want everyone to fucking dress up
as wrestlers? You don't think that would be wicked fun?
That is so rad.
It would probably be fun.
It would be way better.
But it's not a first birthday party.
No, dude, no.
It's Justin having a party.
Justin having a party.
Name one time any of these kids' birthday parties was not an adult party where we just get hammered.
I get it, but you got to put it onto the guys. It's just a regular party, like an actual birthday party. This is like a legit costume party themed for wrestling.
This is literally what E wanted to do for his birthday coming up in 2 weeks. Do like a bar crawl in WWE outfits.
Yeah, so basically you should invite E to this thing.
Yeah, 1,000%.
E would come.
He would 1,000% come.
I'll invite him.
Probably dressed up as like Rey Mysterio.
As long as he brings a present.
That's it.
I think that would be super fun.
I'm glad that you brought that up because
you don't think it would be wicked
fun? A great way to kick this off. That you literally taking your kid's first birthday party, just throw a WWE birthday party.
Everything is about me, Nico.
It is. It's crazy. He's like,
it's honestly,
we can just not do the Macho Man in the middle of the ring.
Honestly,
why?
Assume like, oh, it's my 40th birthday. You know, we're gonna do a wrestling theme. Oh, cool. Like that would make more sense.
1,000%.
Or like their anniversary. I don't know, something.
It's like, well, it's his first birthday.
It's his
wedding. They fucking know what the fuck's going on.
What if I did a wrestling theme wedding?
That would actually be kind of fun.
That would be.
Me and Gene Okerlund doing the
thing. Yeah. That would actually be awesome.
That would be something. Yeah, that would be something to look at as like, because I just seen someone do a Star Wars wedding.
I think that video would go very viral on our page, but people would be calling you a trash bag.
Yeah, well, I am a trash bag
for having a wedding, WWE.
Someone just did the. I think they called the Bad Batch from Star Wars or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know because of their helmets, but yeah, someone had a wedding like that. The wedding that we went to, Justin, you weren't in the church when this happened, but
I was late.
They walked in with the Halo theme.
I think you have to slide over.
Oh yes.
They walked in with the Halo theme on. I thought that was kind of wild.
What do you mean?
Like the Halo?
Do they like Halo?
I don't know.
He loves Halo.
You know for a fact.
He loves it. He walked into it on his wedding.
Yeah, no, I know that. I know you think that's what it was.
That, like, the people in his wedding were, like, his friends from, like, online gaming playing Halo. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Are you making this up?
No, because the speeches, two of them included gaming at night.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Am I not bugging?
100%.
Now that you might just help the point. Yeah. But yeah, so that was planned. That was 1,000% thrown in because I'll tell you right now, the Colombian Alex Jaworski, whoever the fucking DJ was.
He was the Colombian Alex Jaworski.
Again, another 1,010% doppelganger, like variant. That is Alex's variant.
Speaking of Alex, he texts me. Speaking of Macho Man and Alex, he texts me a Roosevelt shirt. They have this Macho Man, like, sick Roosevelt shirt. He goes, oh, text your buddy, see if he'll send me this shirt. I go, absolutely not.
Yeah, just buy it.
That's what I said. I go, buy it. He goes, no, just, I'll owe you a favor. I said, pass.
$60, $70. He can't just buy it.
Buy it. Like you like it that much.
He's so disgusting. I was watching a Rick Rude interview, speaking of wrestling, and it kind of ties to the fat sucker.
Yeah.
The fat sucker resembles Rick Rude. Like if Rick Rude like took a bunch of estrogen,
like a femboy Rick.
Yeah,
Rude.
a really really feminine Rick Rude.
Yeah. Like non-muscular, wet noodle.
Rick Dyke, I would call him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick Dyke. If Rick Rude turned to Rick Dyke, it would be the fat sucker.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah. Just like lost all muscle mass. Like he had cancer, then turned into a
was
dyke.
Just drinking Badger milk.
Yeah. That would be the fat sucker.
Yeah. But it's like, dude, like, just buy it.
$60. It's
like, it's not going to break.
He's the cheapest guy I've ever met in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even close.
I'll tell you what. Where did I don't know where I went in Topsfield.
He is the most Polish Jewish person I've ever met.
Oh, I thought I would 1000% take Alex for being just Jewish. Like just.
I think it's very close. A lot of Polish people are Jewish.
I think, yeah.
So
the country's
are you trying to say that Jewish people are cheap?
I mean, that's the
stereotype, right?
That's the stereotype. That's why they're rich.
I gotta say, speaking of stereotypes, there's just some that are like just so on point. You worked at the restaurant for a long time.
Yep.
Don't work there anymore.
Let's say
Not really.
Let's say you close at 9, okay? Just ballpark it. 8:55. What walks in the door?
It's going to be an Indian person.
Every single time.
And it's not going to be just an Indian person. It's going to be an Indian family.
A whole entire.
75
they just eat later.
But it's like.
Yeah. There's something about the cycles.
It's
like culture.
Without fail, it's always right before you close. Super late.
Dude,
every time.
We've been getting out of sports like late lately, so we've been going out like 8:30 sometimes if we want to get something to eat. It's like me and my white ass family with a bunch of Indian families all around us, no matter where we go. So it's not just in the North End.
And I'm thinking it's like
everywhere.
Okay, maybe it's like we do have like a decent vegetarian options. Like I get it. But it's like always right before you close with a ton of people.
If you have an Indian fetish, like if you love Indian people, like you get like off on Indian people.
You just love them.
Go to Prince Pizza at like 9 o'clock.
Go to any restaurant 5 to 10 minutes before they close.
Yeah, they'll be there.
You're like right in there.
Yeah,
in the thick of it. And I don't mean to. And it's like it's an observation that I guess you can call a stereotype, but it's like
no, it's not. This isn't a stereotype. This is a fact.
It's a fact.
You could go into any restaurant. There'll be a higher population of Indian people in that restaurant.
Right before they close. It's like without fail.
Yep.
Do you not get that at your place?
All the time. Like if there's going to be anybody that's like just randomly coming in, like because there are people that come in late in general, like everybody. But if it's like the point of bringing your whole family, that's more than likely going to be Indian people.
Right before you close.
Yeah, because I mean, I've definitely had people that kitchen closes at 10:30. They have a 10 o'clock reservation or a 10:20 reservation. I'm like, that's cool. Like that's dope.
What do you do when they come to the door? Do you say anything to them? Do you say like, hey, the kitchen's closing soon? What do you say? I'll be you. Hey guys, how many do you have?
Well, you just asked me what I said. Now you're going to be me.
I'm going to be you.
No,
yeah,
you're going to be the Indian.
I wanted him to do the Indian accent.
That's why. You want me to be the Indian?
Table for 2.
Table for 18 people. Like, wait, what?
We are going to split 3 entrees for 32 people.
That's also a very good point. A lot of splitting going on. I had 6.
Yeah. A lot of red pepper flakes going on.
They like it spicy, huh?
Oh, they love it spicy.
Can you imagine an Indian's toilet like that late at night? You ever eaten that late? Like when I eat like too late at night, I feel like dog shit.
No, it's bad. I can't.
You think it's just they're so used to it? Like they're putting so much pepper on their shit.
They eat so late and so much pepper. It's like do you remember during COVID, we used to have the pepper shakers on the tables, right? But during COVID, we weren't doing that. We would just bring you pepper flakes.
Yes.
Oh my God, how many trips you would have to take. Like 4 or 5 trips, red pepper flakes. It's like, why didn't you just get a plate of red pepper flakes and eat that?
I mean, I don't know how this time. Like, could you picture if you were an Indian person for one day, you'd be dead?
I wish I was an Indian person because my stomach is a piece of shit. So I would have like an.
You think you'd have
like
an iron stomach?
Yeah, so
they can deal with garlic pretty well.
I'm just
better
jealous.
than Italians, which is crazy.
I think I'm just jealous. I think that's what it is.
They got a great tan
They have a great tan.
all year round.
Not great tippers though.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're like not the worst, not the best.
I don't know. It depends. Some are great. It's just like it's anybody.
It's anybody.
It's
Yeah, you could get a normal Joe that's going to be a scumbag.
Some people tip just unbelievable. Some people just don't fucking get it. It's like if you come in with 8 people and like you're running you ragged and you get a bill for like $200-$300 and you leave like $5, you're a grade A loser.
You know what I will give about fine Indian folk?
Yeah.
They get in and out though. They
They are
go
in and out.
waters.
They're not lingerers.
They're not lingerers.
They're going to get their water with no ice.
It is aggravating, but we are open till a certain time. They do walk in early. They do, however, they're in and out.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
If I'm a server though, I'm fucking pissed
Every time.
because you know what's happening.
Well, you've already started your side work. You're
Yeah.
closing in 5 minutes. You haven't gotten a table in maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm getting out of here.
Everyone's like, yeah, there'll be places like, oh, they're closing in 30 minutes. We can't go there.
No, not a chance.
We'll get takeout
Bro,
if we're gonna get.
I will not go anywhere just because of working in the restaurant industry.
100%.
Like, I'm like, nah, they close. Like, even if they close in 30 minutes, I'm like, no.
Yeah, but I mean, even at the restaurant, I'm like, every table that comes in at like 8:40 and on, I'm like, guys, just want to give you a heads up. Kitchen closes in 20 minutes. You just got to order before 9. You can take your time eating. Because they're always, oh, you're going to kick me out right at 9? It's the first thing they say.
Yeah.
No, I would never.
Where have they ever been that someone's just like kicked
You
them out?
gotta
of
go,
the-
like you order, you gotta leave.
Like they've never dined at any restaurant.
It's
that had, like,
crazy.
kitchen closing.
It's
Doesn't
crazy.
Make sense.
I actually lost my virginity to an Indian person. Like, not feather in the cap, not in the forehead. I ever tell you guys that story?
Yeah, wasn't it Stop and Shop? Was that the Stop and Shop?
I was
rock?
on break at Stop and Shop. The girl was like moving to Andover or something. Like, we went to high school together. And I was like dead joking. We went on lunch break together and we're gonna go meet our friends. We had like, I was up the street.
Yeah.
It was like, we had like a half hour to kill. She's like, oh, what do you want to do? And I was like, I was dead joking. I go, oh, we could have sex. And she was like, do you have a condom? And I was like, no, but I can go get one. And I drove all the way home to my house, got a condom. My mother's like, what are you doing home? And I was like, oh,
Why wouldn't
I
you
had to
just
get
fucking
something.
go get something at Stop and Shop?
I wasn't.
You drove all the way home.
Listen, it was my virginity. Do you think
I know you
I'm
were jacked
thinking
up.
of
Did you
anything
rub
else?
one out beforehand?
No, of course not. I didn't know any of this was happening. I had no clue any of
That's why you went home. You went into the bathroom. Ah!
Look, this
Break's over. Fuck.
Dude, so then I grabbed him and I was like, what the hell are you doing here? I was like, oh, I forgot my glasses. Whatever. I just
can't
made
see
some
without my
excuse up.
glasses.
And then we drove around, went to like some random fucking parking lot. I lasted maybe 14 seconds.
There you go.
She was very disappointed.
What'd she
Then-
expect?
We got back to Stop and Shop. I was an hour late for my break. I was gone for an hour.
Offer a 14-second sex.
I got suspended
Yeah.
and I quit. That was the day I quit. I didn't care.
You didn't care.
No.
So you even had that post not cleared, and you're like, "Fuck it,
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I've been pushing carriages in fucking
Snow.
nor'easters. I'm done with this place. Yeah, so
that fucking hurt.
that was my virginity story.
That's a good one. That's a good
I
vision.
bet you right now, dude. She's got a family. She could probably get a family right now. She's just fucking
Of like-
8:55. She's walking.
Walking in a restaurant. She's actually married to one of my buddies that I went to high school with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
They got 9 kids.
Actually, no kids.
Do you think she tells people like you lasted 12 seconds?
I hope she does, because that was atrocious.
I mean, it's your first time.
Yeah. I wish I had the same problem now.
Now you can't even.
Although I will say, like, the past couple times, just because, like, I haven't been in the game with her being, like, pregnant, whatever, I've been lasting significantly less.
Yeah, no
She's
kidding.
probably like this, how less. More than 14 seconds, I'll tell you that. But
Well,
5-6 minutes. I'm like, see you later.
It's a good session, 5-6 minutes.
That's it. That's all you need.
That's all you need.
That's
40
it.
minutes is ridiculous.
No,
Down-
it's like
downfield.
You're bound to like pull a muscle.
It's a downfield
you
sprint
gotta
and back.
hydrate. I would take
don't say
water
that.
breaks.
That's
Yeah.
the fucking people
I would
actually
take
do that.
literally water breaks in the middle. I'm like, I need some water. I'm like,
Me too.
my
I do
heart's
that.
racing.
Especially since I live in a fucking apartment that's similar to a camp in Poland or wherever they were, fucking
know.
hell, Germany,
What
like
does that
back in the
mean?
day.
You thinking like
hot.
Auschwitz? It's hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say I always say my apartment's like Auschwitz. I always refer to that, but that's probably we probably shouldn't do that. But
You
yeah,
can't make jokes.
we can make references, jokes of maybe where people were tortured.
Can we
Might
just
not be
talk
the
about
best.
for a second how much I just loathe the state of Massachusetts, specifically because of the roads?
You loathe it?
I loathe it.
He hates the roads. And these people making a crazy amount of money. You work for like the fucking Mass Dot, dude.
They're making stupid money. Not only
Passport,
that,
making so much fucking money.
Massachusetts, I don't know if anybody has realized in their checks, there's another state tax that you've recently gotten your paychecks, probably in the last year and a half? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but now there's 2 states that you pay. So why are we not fixing any roads?
You don't think they're
confused
fixing
by
any
this.
roads? Because we were driving through Boston the other day,
Oh yeah.
and my wife looked at me in the dead serious face, and she goes, all this construction in Boston, are they ever going to be done?
No, they're never going to be done.
I'm like, done? Like, why would they ever be done?
Yeah.
There's always something to build, always something to do.
Always something to fix.
So
always something
if you
that
talk to her, she thinks there's too much construction going on.
Yeah.
I think at times.
retired,
I
though.
think at times this is like when construction. That's the shitty thing about the summer. I think around here, it's like
Yeah.
the road work can't be done for about like 4 to 5 months out of the year. So
Yeah,
they
because of the freezing
fucking
temperature.
jam it
And then
all
gets
in,
killed by plows.
and then
The
they
road just
jam-
gets just all you see is sparks flying.
Do you think it's going to get better since the environment's changed and we're not getting as much snow?
I think it'll be easier for them to do later work. Maybe you would think,
Dude, they were doing.
but then
work.
just gets destroyed.
Do you remember, Al? Remember they were
Lots.
doing work on my street for how long? Remember you would pick me up every morning?
Yeah.
But like there'd be like a fucking detour like almost every time you came.
Would you rather have it just completely go to shit or there be construction? I'd rather have construction.
I'm cool. I'm cool with I'm cool with construction. I'm totally cool with construction as long as like everything that you have set up around the construction is like easy and like it all moves. It doesn't back shit up. Like I'm good. Like I have no problem with that because there ain't nothing worse than fucking. You know what they're doing right now? They're doing over that whole road near Elm Street Bakery.
Oh, yeah?
They're doing the whole thing. All of it, all right now. It's all like all the grates are raised.
Do you have
kind
their
of thing.
pizza bagels lately, Elm Street?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't gotten. I
Do you
can't get
go
one
over
today.
the Tobin to get to work?
Yeah, bro, there's a crazy ass fucking there's a crazy ass what's it called?
Pothole?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
I
the
know.
middle lane.
So, this was a great segue that you mentioned that. I'm leaving work on Saturday. Heading to your house, drop all the shit off. I annihilated that pothole. Annihilated it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about coming just so
Leaving.
we know. You're talking leaving.
Leaving.
I go over. I leave by the casino.
So you go straight.
I leave by I go the other way. I go near Mike's.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I go I
That would
go
make
out of
no
Boston
sense for
that
you.
way.
Yeah.
Obviously living over there.
Yeah,
but
so
when I go in, I go Tobin.
I'm taking the left to get back on the Tobin.
Oh,
There's a massive pothole.
Oh, so you're talking Charlestown Bridge. You're over the Charlestown Bridge. You take a left at that
at the
gas
light.
station
Where I go
That
straight,
gas-
to
he
get
goes
on
left.
in the middle.
to get on. So
But how fast were you going? You couldn't have been going that fast.
that's what I'm saying. I wasn't.
It'll catch you back.
It's a big pothole.
Well, you also have a car that like you can't really afford to hit potholes. Your
Okay.
car's not forgiving.
So I get here. I have run flat tires, so I have no clue I have flat. I drive all the way here. I hang out for maybe like an hour and a half. I get back in my car. It tells me all the pressure in my tire is gone. In my right tire. I exploded it. Now the shop is closed on Sundays. I can't take
Yep.
it. Monday rolls around. I bring it. Drop Sabrina off. No, I didn't drop her off. She takes me to, she was off, went to work, came home, takes me to work. Now, on the way to work, obviously, she's my ride. smashes the same pothole. She's got a flat now. So we're 0 for 2 in my household for this.
Did you
pothole.
warn her at all about this?
We talked about it. I told her to go in the other lane.
Oh, that's bad.
We're in the other lane now.
How mad were you?
Still hit. Oh my God.
Now you got no car.
It just like.
Did you just want to like murder her in that moment?
Not even, because it's like, it wasn't anybody's fault. It's like, it's the state's fault. Now I'm out. Luckily, she had a spare and a warranty. I didn't. So my tire was $311 for one tire.
It's so stupid. It's really like so dumb, the tire.
Shouldn't there be a system in Massachusetts if it's like...
I know. What are we paying our excise taxes for?
This is my point. For now, you have two. Not only you pay excise tax, we're paying 2 different state taxes. So it's 3 Massachusetts taxes. Why, if I smash a pothole, am I not getting fucking reimbursed for it? Makes no sense. Only if there's an injury caused. You can get up to, I've done my research on it, up to $5,000 if you hit a pothole and get injured.
I could picture someone getting injured. Some of these potholes. Dude.
Oh, 100%.
Oh God.
I have PTSD now. I'm injured emotionally. Give me my 5,000.
We were golfing the other day, and I hit like a little crack in the road, and I smashed my nuts so hard.
It's the worst.
Nico was in the cart.
Oh, bro.
I smashed my nuts so fucking hard. I feel like I couldn't walk. For 2
Bro, I
months.
fucking
even
almost,
breathe
I
right
almost,
through.
I almost jammed my right shoulder. That
Yeah,
was
it's like, and that's on a fucking golf cart.
and we
like
just
that
went
goes
over a tree vein.
7 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You're going at least probably 30 miles an hour.
35, 40. Yeah, for sure.
I'd like to get at least one round in before the season with all of us.
yeah,
Did
well,
you come to the?
Oh, I had work. It was Father's Day.
you fucking scumbag. You
didn't come.
knew
He
he
didn't
didn't come. It was poor. You would. I don't think.
No, he wasn't built for
No,
that.
somebody was.
I actually think Justin would.
I
finish.
actually think
No,
somebody
I-
was. Somebody was.
That would have finished.
Somebody was vouching for you, saying you would have finished.
I
And
think
then
I
somebody
was.
was vouching for you, saying that you would. Oh, Alex. Yes, that's what it was, because there was only a select of us. Al was saying that he thinks that you would have pushed through, and
I would've.
Alex was like, "There's no way Jay Bones would have finished this."
He would have
I'm-
finished. You just would have complained for. a
I'm
week.
built like a retard. So I complain about things that are much smaller than that. Then when something like that is happening, I'll just dig through it.
So that's why, like, that's how, like, my dad just built for it. Just go, Uncle Mike just built for it. They're just going.
I
They
think
weren't
it would have been
stopping.
funner for me because I think it would have evened the playing field of the bad conditions, and I think it would have just been more fun.
Oh, easy. Oh, yeah, easy blame game. You're just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
yo,
you
it's fun.
you gotta look for it.
I will say, like, at a certain point, it's like hole 13 at that point. Like, we're on the back end, dude. My hands are becoming like waterlogged. I don't have like Mark, Al, my dad. They all have the weather resistant gloves.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have those, and I'm trying to swing a golf club with rubber grips. Shit's just like,
Oh, I would have been
shit's just
wearing
slipping.
sneakers.
Oh, you would have been so wet.
I would have been so wet.
No,
The
my
real
God,
big
it was so-
disappointment is Merck because he fancies himself as a golfer.
Like a pro.
He's got all the equipment. He's got everything you could ever need, this kid, because he just spends money like water when it comes to his equipment. He buys like new sets of clubs like every other day.
Yeah.
And he didn't even last 9 holes.
That's good.
So like that's bad. Like someone that doesn't golf like Justin, you would understand, okay, he wants to leave, fine. He's not prepared for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
not
I
prepared.
would've-
Like Bubba.
I would've-
Bubba gets a pass.
Yeah.
I feel like Bubba's done two world tours.
Even if I wanted to leave, I would have driven with you anyways.
I know.
So there was no leaving.
Mark just stayed at the bar though. So would have been the
Yeah, the move. But I would have stayed just because I think it would have been
I like
fun.
being out there because at least like,
Like
you're
I
out
always
there
It's an
to.
experience.
playing football in
Yeah,
the rain.
it's an
I've always
experience.
like weather games.
you gotta get through it together.
That's a good point. Like when we were kids and it would start to rain and like everybody was at one house playing football, I was like, oh, let's get it.
It's
like,
weather
let's
games.
fucking get it going.
That always brought a ton of joy to me.
I remember I organized like we used to call it the Frozen Bowl in high school.
Yeah.
We played down. We couldn't find a field because everything wasn't plowed. But for some reason, the snow was melting on the new fields over at St. Mary's, and the lights were on till 10, and it was sick. Played like from, left field to like center field desk. But it was
Yeah.
like Miami playing on that field like back in the day.
Yeah.
So you get like a strip of the dirt, but it was awesome. You like underneath the lights, see the snow coming down. I love that shit. I'm all for that shit.
We were like 20, still playing full blown tackle.
You gotta.
Could you play tackle now?
Listen, at one point,
Not a chance.
At one point,
Not
I'd be
even
so sore.
remotely a chance.
We were doing the Thanksgiving flag football, and I'd still be fucking so sore.
Oh my god, that was so fun though. That's good times. I used to do the same thing. Thanksgiving Classic, we had that like we threw
the
together.
family
It was
stuff
awesome.
We would do. I think we should bring that back now that we got the kids. That
It would be
are old
awesome,
enough
but
to
Nico
play.
has all our flags.
Yeah.
Nico has my whole flag set, and
That's
he never
fine.
returned it.
That's
So we know that one of his friends has it. And it's just
He doesn't even know
I
where
have
it
it.
is. Yeah, where is it?
It's in my apartment. It's in my closet.
he has that, and he has my Bowflex dumbbells that he has to return. You can keep
Yeah,
the
whenever
flags.
whenever you want the Bowflex dumbbells.
Did
You
you
want your
ever make
Xbox back
mistake-
that I took out of your room too?
Yeah.
Did you? I want my hockey six back
Yeah.
too that you cut. Did you ever take? I'm sorry. Did you ever make the steak? Remember his mother gave you the pan?
Yeah. I made
Made
a
it?
steak
Why have you not made the video yet?
because it didn't come out good.
Yeah, but that's the point.
I know, but like just
You
give me a
don't need
second.
to
I fucked
You
a
don't
lot
need
of shit
to be
up.
Gordon Ramsay. We
No.
want,
I agree with you on
We
that.
want that.
Yeah, no, I get it, but like I fucked up like in the sense of like I started cooking the steak and I didn't have my like I was hungry, so I just started trying to make the food.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, bro, I was supposed to record this. And I was like already halfway through it. And then I had a shit and then I burnt my steak.
Speaking of videos,
Unbelievable.
I'm ready to hear all these gripes that you got
What gripes?
from the video that you were talking mad shit.
I didn't talk shit about it.
He did not. I will say he in fact did not
Yeah,
talk
but you
shit
know
about
what
it.
I mean. He wanted to talk shit. He was saving it.
His first words to me weren't that he was talking
I
shit
think
about
it's
it.
okay.
Let
I
me
think
read the exact text
okay.
message.
Read it. Just to put up a food review.
Food review.
of
Narration.
Dino's
Narration video.
subs in the North End.
Let's see. I mean, how far away was this fucking thing? I feel like it was. Let's get out there. I don't know where it is, Nico. Do you have it?
I have. Hold on. Where the fuck is my text messages with this kid?
Well, it's the group chat with all of us.
Basically, Nico gave him credit. He liked the video. And I said, there's several reasons why I don't like it.
Why I don't like it, and I said, "What are they?" And you were like, oh, "Okay, here it is." Very good video. This is Nico. Very good video, Bones. Only thing I'd add is a price. People like to know if the size of your arm, like how much it is. They definitely, they def to a bang steak and cheese. Al said, "I hate this video for several reasons. We'll discuss it on Friday." So, I mean, talking mad shit and saying you hate it for several reasons, I think it's the same thing.
Well, I hate it because
I have a quote.
Yeah.
Give him credit. That chicken palm video is unreal.
I was trying to get Nico to see what his honest feelings were. I didn't think he actually liked the video. So that's what I was doing there. Second of all,
my bad. Well, then I guess
I think that for someone that shits on the mock man for doing food videos, you doing a food video seems hypocritical. So that's number one.
I don't shit on for doing food videos.
Number two, you walk down the wrong side of
I know.
North End.
Didn't I say that?
You could have just turned around.
Yeah,
and
but
walked towards
I
it.
was already to a point of no return.
No, you weren't. You
I
weren't even
was
at the
looking.
bookstore.
But if you
I was
listen-
confused.
So he walks down the wrong side of the road, which was aggravating.
If you listen to what I say,
Where is Dino's?
What do you mean, son? Right across from Bova's.
if you listen to what I say,
So he's walking up Salem towards
Towards the restaurant.
Cross.
Right, and it's right to his left.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
No. He's.
I
if you
already
were walking
passed it.
from. If you were walking from,
I
like
filmed
it's
that
all the way down.
leaving with the sub in my hand
Yes,
already.
he filmed it
because I
past
didn't
it.
plan on filming until I was already in the restaurant, and I was like, maybe I'll just film.
Oh, okay.
So it's the,
I get it. I get it. I get it.
hypocrisy.
I get
Yeah,
it.
but if you listen to the video, and I was like, I started off with that video, me walking, and I was like, it's a beautiful day in the North End, and I'm going to grab a sandwich before work.
I think I might have
I just
to
think
grab
it's
a
funny
steak and
because
cheese
you
from there.
said multiple times, even on this podcast, you said there's too many food reviewers. And now you're becoming a food
I shit
reviewer.
on Marco for doing pizza reviews.
There's plenty of people who do chicken parm reviews, sub reviews.
I just did a sandwich review. That's what I got.
Are you going to be the sandwich guy?
I'm planning on doing whatever I'm eating.
Okay.
It doesn't matter whatever
All right.
I'm eating.
So now the other thing that I didn't like that you're eating a chicken parm sub in the restaurant with your stuff on. In the North End, it's considered, I would say it's considered rude to be like,
I didn't give him a bad review.
it doesn't matter. You
I
can't
think
give them
it's-
an actual review. Number one.
Well, yeah.
Because if you're
but I would have if I didn't like it. I told you.
That's my point. My point is that you
Fuck,
can't
it did look good.
you can't
dude. The bread looks so chewy and
The
soft.
bread is really good.
you can't give an actual review. That's pa baked frozen bread, just to let you know.
Mm-hmm.
You can't give an actual review with that in the La Familia with the La Familia shirt on.
Could you see it? I thought.
No, you could see it 100%. Everyone and their mother knew where you were, so you're putting yourself into a pickle there. I would say,
Speaking of reviews,
because I don't back anything this kid says in terms of reviews. Not a thing.
did you see?
I can't believe you ordered a chicken parm sub from Dino's.
Well, I usually get the steak and cheese. I love the steak and cheese there. I just wanted to try it to see how.
I really was looking forward to seeing the steak and cheese there.
That would have been like the normal thing.
Well, the steak and
Is that-
cheese is so good. I needed to see if they had another hit in their back pocket.
I know.
Steak and cheese is good when they put enough cheese.
You always get extra cheese.
Extra
Oh,
cheese. And how much is your sub? $23 when you get extra cheese?
I got chips and I got a drink. It was $25.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's just
All
one of
right,
the
you know
no-brainers.
what? I can
Well,
My
kind
I
of.
thing is, if
ordered-
you're going to get a chicken parm sub and you're on the street,
Yeah.
there's one place you should go to, and it's directly across the street from
Yeah,
you.
right
Monica.
across.
You should be going to
Monica's.
Monica's if you want.
Monica's I was going to Monica's and they had a massive line.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Usually, that's a good tell. That's
I
good,
wonder
that's
why.
a good tell when there's a large line. Huh?
Yeah.
They
But Dino's
do.
makes an incredible.
When I lived on Hanover Street, I was pounding. I was like just going there, just grabbing cutlets. It's like, just give me like 6 cutlets, put them in a thing, and just
Yeah, I really
take
don't
them.
want like the manager of that people think he runs the place, going to other places and reviewing them in our clothes. in
Nobody
our
knows
place.
I'm the manager.
They know. People know. People know.
You tell them?
No, you tell everyone you're the owner.
No, I don't.
People come up to me like, "Oh, I met the owner over there."
I've never said
I'm
that.
like, "Oh yeah, which one?"
People say it to me all the time at Wicked. They're like, "Oh, are you the owner?" And I don't know why, but like not get offended, but I immediately get like, "Whoa, relax, no," because I don't want people being like, I don't want someone like walking out saying like, "Oh, the owner's great" or whatever, or that kid, that manager's like great. Like, no. I'm just a server that cares about my job. That's it. That's all. That's what I say. I'm like, that's all.
I'm just the manager that cares about mine.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying I would have cared. If you ate that in the fucking alley without the shirt showing, I wouldn't have cared as much. But that, and you're walking the wrong way, you just look like you have no clue what you're doing.
Did you like the Vecchio thing at the beginning?
Yes.
keep doing them.
Yeah, keep doing them.
Keep
Just,
doing them. Just
But
do
just-
them in unmarked
I
clothing.
really wish I had I got to start time stamping certain things when people say things about things. So he made a hard stance that Marco doesn't make good reviews. He doesn't do food. He does stupid, shitty food reviews. Sits in his car and does a review. What's the difference?
Yo,
No, I didn't
will,
like that he did pizza.
I will say
That's what I always
what
should.
I've also seen from a lot of food people. I feel like more than half are doing them in the car. They all do them sitting in the seat.
Yeah.
Like half will do them right there, right inside. The other, it's all that
The best
tripod.
food
It's all
reviewer
that.
on the planet right now.
Is Dave Portnoy.
Are you going to say that kid with the long nose and the flowy hair, the kid from New York?
No. He's actually not bad. It's the only one that I would actually trust their food review right now on the fucking face of the planet, because you get negative comments in it and you get positive comments in it, is "What are you eating today, sir?"
Oh,
yeah.
He's the only one that does it correctly. He goes in there, videotapes on the thing. You see the full meal, and he gives positive and negative stuff. I think he's less bought than most of the other people.
Yeah, I would say that. I'd say that Mike does a good job of showing you both sides, like wherever you're going. That's what I mean. Like like what the menu looks like, price, service, how it tastes, like how to come out. Did it come out cold? Like would it have been good if it was hotter? Stuff like that. I think he does a pretty just job at like giving a full transparency on something. I think
breaking into the food review space got to be hard.
What review?
So you got to put.
But I don't do the narration stuff just for that. I did one for the aquarium too. So it's just like when I
get it.
Whatever I feel like, whatever I'm doing,
all I
like
ask
an event
is the La Famille shit's to the side and it's separated.
What
That's
if
all.
he was to put tape over it? Like tape it
That
up.
would be funny. Like if he just put his thing over it and just said like Run Forest on it or something. If that's what you're asking.
Or just like sticker out the how people do it, like when they come to the podium and they can't have like a certain logo on.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They just got to cover it up. Get some black masking tape.
You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the channel to the La Familia lunch review.
Yeah. That's
Hey guys, I'm at La Familia. I'm gonna go get a sub up the street and then eat it in La Familia.
Now I don't know what to get when I go into work today. If I go in a little early, if I eat a sandwich, if I get Dino's or Monica's.
The thing is
don't go to Dino's.
it's hard to do anything in the North End because it's mostly Italian food, and it's like you work at an Italian restaurant. Like I'm not normally getting.
Well, that's
Italian
why I love
food.
Paulie's.
Paulie's is good.
I love Paulie's. I think Paulie's makes great. I think
it's a solid lunch.
I think Paulie's is a solid lunch spot. 100%.
I like their bread. They make a really good cold sandwich.
Their burgers, like you guys know me, I jerk off to cheeseburgers.
I like Golden Bananas has a pretty decent sandwich too.
I've never had them.
I've never really had. I've just had cold cuts and bacon.
I walked in there on a Sunday once, and
if you want to get a nice cold cut sandwich, go to Sally Maria over on Richmond.
Okay,
maybe is it Richmond? I think it's Richmond. It's right next to Monica's pasta shop.
Okay. Richmond.
Go in there. They slice the cold cuts.
Rich what?
The best.
Right there. It's perfect.
Richmond.
You'll like it. It's on ciabatta. It's good.
I went into Golden Bananas once, right? It was a Sunday. I walk in. He's like, oh, hey, bud, what do you have? And I was like, oh, I'm thinking about getting a sandwich. He goes, all right, look at the board. What kind of sandwich you want? I'm like, let me get, roast beef, cheese, lettuce. He goes, I don't have any bread. I go, why did you ask me what kind of sandwich I want? He goes, I don't know. It was just habit. I go, all right, have a good day.
So they do run out of bread quick.
Well, Sundays they don't get any bread.
I've been there before. I think I went once to go get one, and they were out of bread too.
One thing that I do like about like Going Bananas though, it's like when I order a turkey and cheese with mayo and like just on regular white bread, I just want you to know like they use the exact. Like it's like basically me ordering someone in my kitchen to make me a sandwich.
Yeah,
because that's the exact bread I use. I used to buy Hardy White Pepperidge Farm bread. That's what I buy. And that's
you are like the whitest person I know.
He's the whitest Puerto Rican.
Like you two are so fucking white. Like I don't.
How am I white?
Because you eat turkey and cheese on white bread and you're happy.
So what?
Like that's your favorite sandwich in the world.
Fucking talk to my dad.
No, yeah. What is his? Is it prosciutto, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise?
Yeah. What do you get on your prosciutto?
What do I get on my prosciutto? I don't get lettuce, tomatoes, and all that.
You got something ridiculous.
I got a turkey and cheese with mayo and added prosciutto in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
same
that's
thing.
just like,
prosciutto, turkey, lettuce, mayonnaise.
That shit was gas.
That's atrocious.
That's good, bro. What? How's that bad?
That's atrocious.
Is prosciutto not a cold cut?
Yeah, but it's not that.
I think the only way you can eat turkey like that legitimately and say it's your favorite is if it's a turkey club, because at least you're getting a BLT mayonnaise stacked.
That is such a fucking blah sandwich, though, bro.
Oh, you'll get turkey and cheese regular.
You know who makes
on
the
Pepperidge
best
White?
The best
with
turkey
mayo.
and cheese sub you'll ever have. Revere House of Pizza.
I can't stand people that make turkey and cheeses because they feel that it's more necessary to put more turkey than ever cheese. It's been like that everywhere. Everywhere and anywhere, it must be because cheese costs more, obviously. It has to be that. Because I always get less. It's always
extra cheese.
No, it's just you're supposed to put more meat.
If there's 6 fucking slices of turkey, 7 slices of turkey to 4 slices of cheese.
So you make you make a turkey and cheese sandwich, you go 2 and 2?
I go 3 and 2. Ready?
3 cheese?
Cheese, turkey, cheese.
I do 2 and 3.
I cannot believe that you guys make a sandwich at your house and only put 2 pieces of meat on it.
No, I do 2 cheese, 3 meat.
It's not enough.
What are you
meat.
fucking talking about?
Listen, here's the way I do
My
it.
sandwiches are funny fine. I'll send you
No, you're not.
a Sunday.
No, you're not. No,
Yes,
they're
I
not.
am.
No,
Yes,
they're
I
not.
am.
No, they're not.
Yes,
Listen.
I am.
Yeah,
That's
send
what
me
I'm-
a shit fucking.
The way I make a sandwich, it's like I'll do a flat piece of cheese on one side of the bread,
Glad it's
flat
not-
on the other.
Glad it's not
What
bum.
kind of bread are
3
we talking about?
Like I'm saying, like a bulky roll. I'm not talking
That's
about a
even
big
crazy.
Dude, you know what, dude?
A
What the
bulky
fuck
roll
do you
is
eat?
so fucking
do
so
you
much
eat?
bread.
What do you eat? What do you eat? Come on, let's
Yeah,
go,
but
sandwich
whoa,
guy.
Let me just finish my thing.
I always make
I
myself
don't put
Italian.
my
sauce.
cold cuts flat. I drape them so they're fluffy and stand
I know
up.
what you mean. Yeah,
So when all you need is 3 and you're getting it's this much cold cut when you do that.
not really. But
It's-
I know what you're
I was
saying.
gonna
That is
say,
a better
time-
presentation.
Yeah, but one thing's one thing, one thing's another. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, but it's like
If he puts
it is,
3
but it
slices, if
isn't.
he puts 3 slices of turkey, I put 3 slices of turkey. I don't give a fuck what you do with the turkey. Drape it, fucking fold it.
That's not true because then you're saying no presentation matters. How you prepare something.
Yeah, in
But if
your
you just
house,
take 3 flat pieces
In
it's
your
like
house?
you're getting no volume to the sandwich. There's
Guys,
no
2
bite.
slices of turkey is absurd. Like,
Yeah, that's why I do 3.
yeah, you have to be like 3 to 5 of meat to 2 to 3 of cheese.
nah, you're a loser.
I don't care about 3 slices of cheese. I'm fine with that, but you have to be like 6 meat. You got to be double the meat than the cheese. Yes,
No, I love
cheese is cut
cheese.
thicker. It's
No,
cut
it's not.
thicker, so it weighs
Not
more.
all the time.
Always is.
No, it's not.
Then you go in the wrong place.
Yeah,
cheese
I
is
guess I
supposed to
am.
be cut
You
thicker than-
remind me of someone that goes to the fucking to the convenience store, 7-Eleven, gets those Hillshire Farm fucking packs. You fuck,
Oh,
and you
no.
peel them open.
Those
That's what you do.
Oscar Mayer
Yeah, that's
fucking
what he
bologna.
fucking
You know
does.
what's so funny? I would never, ever in my life
Yeah.
ever eat cold cuts like that.
Have you ever had a gas station sandwich?
Nope.
I have.
That shit.
Sheets.
I have.
That
Sheets? Have you got the
shit
sheets?
skeeves me.
Wawa?
Oh,
Wow, that's incredible. I would get a Wawa tattoo tomorrow.
Well, Sheets and Wawa, unbelievable.
I lived off Wawa when I lived in Florida. I've had everything on their menu, even their meatball subs. Didn't
Philadelphia,
even
go Birds, go
care.
Birds.
Wawa's incredible.
shut out, chef.
If I could fuck Wawa, I would.
I went
Sheets
to.
is just as good.
I went
I
to
heard
a
Buc-ee's
Wawa.
is really good.
I went to Wawa. I think I went to a Wawa in Florida.
Buc-ee's you can buy like
Wawa's
kayak.
pretty amazing. Wawa looks like a place that you could probably order a sandwich from.
See,
I
people
won't
think
lie.
of gas
Can.
stations. They think of these fucking shitty mobiles we
I
have.
do. I think of shitty. I think of people that
7-Eleven.
are
But
unkept.
in other parts of the country, dude, what's the difference legitimately right now if the Kowloon, right? I know Kowloon doesn't have great food, right? But let's say the Kowloon had a gas station out front. What's the difference? They still have a kitchen. They're still making their shit. What's the difference? Let's say New Deal put a fucking...
I actually don't understand. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get the correlation between that. I don't understand what you're
My
saying.
point is they have a building, they have a kitchen, they're making the food. What is it? What do you care that on the side they sell gas?
There's no difference,
If it's clean in there,
except they have extra revenue. That's the only difference.
that's my point. They have more land, extra revenue. That's all.
And they'll have better options for chips and snacks and shit for your sandwich.
100%, 1,000%.
Like,
because where
great.
else you gonna get that? You go to fucking another place. Let's say you go to Subway. They got like 3 different chips. They got fucking Lay's reduced fat.
But not even like just sandwiches. Wawa has like they'll do like fresh cut fruit that they'll put out like
Oh, yeah.
good fruit, not like shitty fucking like pickle in a pouch.
So we
type
got this
shit.
new chain coming. I don't know how big it's gonna get up here, but it's in the South Shore now. It's called A Town, I think. A Town Plus or something.
Okay.
It might not even be A Town. I could be wrong about the name of it. I think I'm completely wrong on the name, but there's this chain of gas stations that's doing the fresh cut fruit, sandwiches, all that shit. They're down the south. It's some guy that ran some fucking thing, and now he's doing the gas stations. He's trying to bring like a Wawa up this way.
Okay. Which is so smart.
I just can't think of the name. It's definitely not A Town. A Town Plus the shitty fucking gas stations.
Well, we live in a world that is everything is on the go and fast, especially around here. How many people you drive seeing just eating their food in the car on the way to work?
I'm probably going to have to leave this podcast because I have to go do a delivery, and I'm probably going to just jam fucking McDonald's down my throat.
100%.
What are you gonna order?
My standard order. I get it every single time.
Okay.
It's probably going to go, okay. It's definitely going to be a 10-piece chicken nugget meal. I always do that. Sweet and sour sauce. Large soda. Large Diet Coke. Then I get usually 2 cheeseburgers, regular cheeseburgers, and an extra Diet Coke.
The cheeseburgers come with everything on them?
Everything on them because I'm not a fucking pussy.
Okay, so time out. So two cheeseburgers,
Yep.
everything on them. A 10-piece chicken nugget meal.
Sometimes if I don't feel like talking, I'll say, hey, I want a number 7 large with a Diet Coke and a number 5 large with a Diet Coke. I'll get the 2 meals and then I'll just throw away the extra fry.
Really?
Yeah. If I just feel like, you know what, fuck these homeless people, I got it like that. I'll throw that fry right in the ground, right in front of a homeless guy.
So I usually do like,
Just to flex on.
give me the quarter pounder meal.
Yeah.
Just a single quarter pounder. Don't need a double. I'm also going to get a McChicken and a McDouble. And if I'm really feeling fat, that's a large, by the way, I want a large fry, a large drink.
Yeah, you gotta.
If I'm really feeling fat, I'll throw a nugget in there too. And they're doing saucy nuggets now.
No, isn't that in Wendy's? Saucy Nugs? I think that's Wendy's.
Maybe
Wendy's has incredible chicken
Saucy
quality.
Nugs. They're doing Buffalo Nugs, dude, now.
I just am like
That is Wendy's.
I'm Cuntosaurus when it comes to the buffalo, but I like it. I'm trying to get to it
I'm a barbecue guy.
for sure.
Give me the barbecue.
For
Give
sure.
me James River on anything.
That chicken finger sub, though, like legitimately, that brings me back to childhood.
Yeah.
That
100%.
Chicken finger 3-way.
That was
the way to
fucking
go.
chicken finger 3 ways. Those are good.
Do you know what I think would be wicked gas? A steak and cheese 3-way.
I'd be
Now
willing to try
what
that.
are you dancing on that?
I'm dancing on.
Mayo, cheese, obviously, right? Is already
The
included.
3-way.
What? Oh,
Mayo, barbecue sauce, and cheese on a... Well, there's already
damn,
cheese.
There's already cheese in
you
it.
should try. I know.
So you're just adding mayo
Someone
and
else.
James River.
We'll call it 2-way. A 2-way steak and cheese.
No, it's still a 3-way.
You're right, because technically that third
Because
component.
you can get a steak bomb or just a steak, you're adding cheese.
Speaking of which, I had my first steak and cheese egg roll. That wasn't a Wicked Craft steak and cheese egg roll. Extremely good from Glenn's.
That was... Oh, yeah. Glenn's
That's a
is
solid,
just-
dude.
Glenn's is just
I
not.
think I might go to Glenn's on the way back home.
Someone
to
described it
change.
as a working man's beef to me.
It's what it is. It's a
That-
blue
I haven't
collar
been up
beef.
to the north.
that
place.
beef
Blue collar
was
beef.
so good.
I'll
The
take a blue
fries-
collar beef all day.
If your daughter brought that home, you'd be like, okay, you can marry this thing.
100%.
That's a blue collar.
Give me a blue collar beef all day.
It was so good. It was so good. It was it's super beef. It was so good. Ate the whole
What
fucking
about him
thing.
ordering a super beef and then being absolutely shocked and dismayed that it came on an onion roll?
What do you mean?
Oh, shocked you.
He opened it up. He's like, "Oh my God.
No, because I'm
An
an idiot.
onion roll.
I was just here 2 weeks ago with my buddy, and I literally I read it, and it says it in parentheses with onion roll. And I was like, hey man, is there any way I can get that on a sesame roll? He's like, absolutely. So I just
of course they
forgot
will.
to ask.
You didn't ask.
That's all. I'm
So you
not
were more mad at yourself.
That's all it was.
You were
He
shocked
just
at
paints the
yourself.
picture that I'm retarded and mad at other people. That's not close.
Yeah.
It was the other way.
He does like to do that.
How long was I will say I destroyed Glenn's bathroom.
Oh, he fucking dominated. I could smell it coming under the door.
That's horrible.
And he stunk up my car. You know, like when it
Shut
comes
the
with
fuck
you?
up, bro. No, it's your
It
car.
came with you.
Nah, it's your
Nah, it
car.
came
Your
with you,
car
dude.
smells like
No,
ass.
it smelled like
No,
shit.
it
It was
doesn't.
lingering.
No. You know
My-
what's
my-
you know what's
my car
lingering?
smells like
You know
fucking
what's
football
lingering?
pads.
There's someone dead in that car. There's someone dead in that vehicle over
I
there.
bet.
Chopped up. It smells horrid. And now all the more he's got fucking football equipment. You should get one of those stands. Why don't you get one of those stands?
What stance?
Like a fighting, like they look like a fighting dummy, but really it's just like a pole cutout, and you hang the pads on everything. They have it for hockey. You should probably invest in one for back.
I got to do something, dude.
Yeah, you do, because that was pretty brutal.
I'm gonna take a picture of
'Cause I thought I shit myself.
my back seat looks like. I got rid of all the baseball stuff, and I got all these football fucking dummies that I'm
Just
bringing to practice and shit.
crazy.
It is so packed in there.
Does
It's
he want to
crazy.
do hockey?
No.
Not even. Can he skate?
No, he can't really skate.
Well, ask Father Al if he put him on a milk cart at one point, or try to get some skates on him, get him going.
Yes, he's been skating, public skating before, several times.
How many times, Al? That's the thing. If you have to fully,
8 to 10?
You got to commit.
Yeah, I know, and it's just
You
not
know,
in our.
But I
It's
will
just not
say
in our repertoire.
hockey
It's all
is
good.
very expensive on top of
It's
it.
the most expensive sport to play.
It's crazy.
Baseball's pretty expensive. You guys just don't realize it.
Well, it's expensive when you're buying
No,
shit
Al.
for, like,
It's not.
pitching
It
machines.
is. It definitely is.
I spend
high
$3,000 to
quality-
$5,000 every single year.
High quality glove.
for
Well,
baseball.
you
How?
also take
For
care.
a glove. All you need is a glove, a bat, and cleats.
I bought him maybe 3 different bats this year.
Yeah, but that's you don't
Al,
need to do.
You
that.
cannot say, yeah, that does not account into the fact.
I actually just got him another bat.
you got him another bat outside of that war stick bat.
Are you
Yep.
reselling the bats?
I'm trying to get rid of some.
Just eBay.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
They got this Hype Fire bat, dude. Have you seen these Hype Fire bats? Have you
Yeah,
guys
show me a
heard of the
picture.
Hype Fire bats?
No.
You have to show me a picture of it. Probably yes. You just have
Okay,
to show
so
me a
these
picture.
Hype Fire bats, right? They're illegal. They've been illegal and all the stuff.
Yeah.
So they're not allowed in our league
Yeah.
because they're a bigger barrel. They're a 2 3/4 inch barrel. That's not allowed. 2 5/8 is what's allowed at like the Little League World Series and shit.
Yeah.
So these bats were not allowed. But the pop on these motherfuckers, dude, like
So
they
good.
were actually eliminating them from AAU. Like AAU couldn't even use it in tournaments. That's how crazy this bat is. It's
Where
too
the fuck
hot.
can you use
It's too fucking hot, the bat, right? This Hype Fire bat.
And a bat
They
cage.
just released this week a USA certified one.
Really? So the barrel's smaller though.
The barrel, yeah, but it has to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's supposed to be the hottest thing out there. So I was watching the Little League World Series. The bat's all over there. The Easton must have dropped it off. Every single kid was using this bat. Every single kid was using this Hype Fire USA bat.
That's dope.
So it's like, I know, and the things, they looked like they were bunting and they were like hitting the fence.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I was always under the impression that Little League Baseball bats were juiced. It didn't make any sense. Kids would look like they flail at the ball and the ball's in the right center gap. I'm like,
I just think
what
they have
the
a bigger.
fuck?
I think they have a bigger sweet spot where like a
Oh,
wooden bat.
No, they
Yeah.
got like you probably have like a 5-inch gap, 6-inch gap
Where like
on the barrel.
where like a wooden bat is
You have
like
2.5 inches, I think.
Wooden
Exactly.
bats suck unless you hit that perfect sweet spot. Makes a great sound.
Great
you could
sound.
hurt your hands a lot. You get jammed, or if you hit it off the end, that shit's gonna hurt bad.
But if you hit that like perfect spot, what a sound that makes.
It's not bad.
Do you guys want to talk about? I know we're kind of on a time crunch, just a little
No,
bit.
but we're doing good. We did a good job riffing. We got up until probably
I would
I'd say like
like,
12:30. We're at 11:46 right now. I got a couple things that we can get going to. Ray gun. Al.
Oh, Ray Gun.
Yeah, the
Our
break
girl
dance.
Ray. Oh my, is it Rachel Ray? Is her name?
Rachel Ray,
I'm pretty sure her name's Rachel Ray.
I was gonna say Rachel Ray's that
the
cook.
chef lady.
Yep. Picture is chef lady, but Australian, and she's a break dancer. This is what this girl's name is. You know the break dance girl that's went crazy
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah, she's like humping
All
the
over
ground.
the internet.
Yeah,
She's
just like
essentially
walk-
the worst break dancer
On the
Us
planet.
three here could be a better break dancer than her.
We
That's
should have been in the
embarrassing.
Olympics.
Yes. Well, apparently it's come out that now her and her husband started the oversight committee for breakdancing in Australia
Yeah.
just so she could get the nomination to go,
The
because you have to
Olympic
get
bid.
to get that Olympic bid, you have to go through an oversight committee.
Yeah.
Her and her husband started that oversight committee. Her husband was the judge, and they were just basically blocking every good fucking breakdancer.
How do they
from
even like
actually-
allow that?
No idea. No,
That's
they don't
crazy.
know. And the head of the Olympics in Australia is under heat. Everyone's under fucking heat right now. I fucking love this move.
You can't even win a Guinness Book of World Record without having like.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot
This
of
is
turned
the
heads.
Olympics.
It's a lot of
I love
turned
this
heads.
move. I say that this girl is a winner.
Yeah.
Not that she's good at it, but she had drive, effort, means, and she pulled it all off.
But who
She got
wants
her-
to be in the
And
Olympics that bad?
now breakdancing will never be back in the Olympics again.
Just because of that.
But I don't think it was in it before. I think it's only been in there like once.
That's it. It was a one and done.
Yeah.
That's
So like,
it.
that was one of the things.
But
she pushed for.
I will like be honest. That would have been probably something that's like right down my alley to watch. I watched it for 2 seconds. I said, "What the fuck am I watching?"
So bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
I said, "This is." I've watched like the Red Bull dance competitions. Those
They should have did
those
it.
are crazy.
Listen, if the Jabberwockies don't have a gold-
this is my point.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
should have did it as a group thing, like how they
might
do.
have.
Like they might have, but everything I seen was just the
1v1 on that circle.
Yeah, so they should have did it like Jabberwockies team style, Save the Last Dance style.
Someone should have been in with a hose.
Yeah.
Hose the fucking thing down.
like, what
splash
are we-
the water.
what are
'Cause you
we
need a water
doing?
scene.
What
You
are we
need a
doing?
water scene.
Moose.
Yes.
Moose
Yes,
is Moose is the king of the water scene.
Yeah, you got to be doing that. It's got to be like that team style.
All those
like
things pop up on my
synchronized
TikTok.
swimming. Why are you not doing that for breakdancing?
I know. I think that I want a ray gun shirt. I just love this girl. I love that she went to every means necessary to fucking just.
I just can't believe
Like, she should
She's
run for
legitimately going to be viral for
She should run for president.
100%.
In Australia.
Did you see the video I sent? Jeff Hardy dancing before going to save his brother Matt, and it was just the Hardy Boys music, and then her doing the dance.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, I sent that to you the other day. So funny. I gotta see if I can find it just to fucking show.
No,
Yeah,
those-
I mean, you
all
gotta
those
be
memes coming out. are
some
unbelievable.
kind of fucking weirdo.
They actually paused one, and she's like this, and then they paused a kangaroo. They had like a kangaroo next to her, and it was like the same exact pose she did.
Dude.
This is it says Jeff Hardy before he saves his brother.
It's her.
It's just her.
It's essentially Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, that's so funny.
I just love that these two fucking retards, like dead serious, guarantee, because the husband's actually a coach for dancing and her coach. I could just picture them up in their fucking room in their fucking flat with like kangaroos outside the window, probably smearing Vegemite on their shitty ass Vegemite on their fucking
scheme.
toast.
What's Vegemite?
Being like, how are we going to get into the Olympics? It's like their stupid shitty spread. It's like Nutella, but
But
gross.
But doesn't taste.
Vegemite?
It's like their Nutella, but it's gross.
Is it Is it bugs?
I think it is.
It might be bugs.
I don't know. I think it's like
What
crickets.
gross
I think it's
fucking
crickets.
people. Seriously, it's not like everyone adapted what we're doing, but like other countries do some gross ass shit.
You see what they live with? They're fucking
Fuck them.
spiders the size of your head.
Transition off a ray gun, not going to be. So she's all done. It's one and done though.
One and done, but she got her 15 minutes of fame. She's probably going to get a couple 100,000 followers. Then she'll parlay that into sponsor deals. God bless her.
Yeah, she's winning.
So recently, just came back from suspension. Jarren Duran, very well known Boston Red Sox, All-Star MVP, guy who
What did he
shot
say?
his guy
Jarren Duran.
guy who shot his shot with my sister, and my sister denied him. She blew it. He was suspended for obviously a homophobic slur that we all are very familiar with.
What did he say?
Yep, that was a good bait, but I guess I probably don't want to say it. That
I mean, Justin says it all the time on this podcast.
I know, but at least we bleep it out. But
We didn't bleep it out that
I think
time.
we bleeped it out.
He said it 35 times in a row. So I guess
Jersey sales skyrocketed.
yes.
I have a gay brother-in-law. I'm allowed to say it.
I'm not.
I got a gay best friend. Does that count?
Yes, it does. You have a
Okay.
gay best friend.
I'm not.
And you know what's funny is like,
I'm not surprised at all.
We don't know. Marco or Nico could come out as gay.
yeah.
So either one of them two. So we
My
could have
money's
gay
on
cousins.
Marco with all the shirtless pics. He's almost hit that over under. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No. I was just bringing it scene quick.
Did you see Maz came out and said that the Red Sox need to trade him in the offseason?
Maz should shut his fucking mouth, dude, because Maz has gotten kicked off the radio several times for saying fucking derogatory shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that guy, his one of his lifelong dreams was to work for the Red Sox and like call games, and that lasted not even a full year. I think that he actually got pulled back
Because
towards the end.
people don't realize that Maz is essentially, and I said this to Nico on the ride up to Patriots practice, which we went to. We should touch on that a little bit after.
Yep.
Maz is the bagel boss guy from, that little midget guy that got mad because the girls were calling him small in the bagel shop.
Yeah.
That's Maz. They look exactly the same. I've
Yeah.
never seen those two people in a room together.
That's so funny.
That was good. And when I looked it up, I was like, wow,
they've never been in a room together. Maz and the Big Boss guy, the same exact
It might
people.
be the same guy.
They got short man syndrome. Maz should shut his fucking mouth, because if that was the case, if they were holding Duran to that same standard, he should be fucking calling games in fucking Idaho. That's what he should be doing. We should trade his fucking
What did
ass.
Maz say?
Send him.
Made a black.
He made a black comment.
He made a black
The
comment.
N-bomb?
No.
No, you say I remember listening.
Something about being robbed or
I
something?
remember listening to it on the radio when he said it.
Oh, robbed
And
in the parking lot. Didn't he say, I'm probably going to get robbed in the parking lot? Or
Said something about getting probably about getting robbed. Something about
No.
definitely-
Okay, this is what it was. Felga was off location. Felga was filming. There was black guys behind him. And Maz, I'm pretty sure, said, Felga, watch out, you might get robbed. Something like that.
And
Felga
it was supposed
off
to
location.
be off camera.
Yes.
They still caught it and were live.
If Maz is going to sit here and say he's never said that word, and I'm not saying he said it to a gay person before. He's definitely said that to one of his friends before.
100%.
Every single person on the planet has. I agree with the fact that word, I've never once used that for a gay person.
Never.
So he was suspended without pay for the remainder of the week for his racially insensitive comment made on the air.
Yeah, it was about the robbing.
No, blah, blah, blah. What, I want to see what it was though that he said.
Yeah, so basically...
They can't. Felga was broadcasting from a show, Public Business Center in New Orleans. Two men sat behind Felga, at least one of them who was black. Maserati then said, "They can't hear us, right? Okay, so I would be careful if I were you, because the last time you were around a couple of guys like that, they stole your car."
Yeah. So,
Bro. So, yeah, look who's
so,
calling the pot kettle
it's
black,
like,
you fucking idiot.
Go do
he's
your thing.
obviously a scumbag.
He's obviously also fucking, yeah, he also has something deep down there. That's just like the old school in them. But still, you can't be making comments like that
No.
towards saying that they should trade the guy. Listen, okay, we've all used the word. Everyone used the word. All right, it's like not a fucking secret at all. Kid slipped up. Like Marco was saying, should you have done it in your company uniform to somebody that's come to your work event, essentially, right? If you want to look at it like that, probably not. No, bad luck. 2 games, slap on the wrist. All right, see you later. And your jersey sales are now at an all-time MLB high.
Yeah.
Skyrocketed.
Well,
Skyrocketed sales.
you are in Boston, so it's...
Dude, he probably got a standing ovation last night. He just came back
100%.
last night. Doing his thing. Whatever, dude. The guy was fucking heckling him. He turned around, called the guy,
Do you know how many times, like that, I'm going to be honest, that's usually, like, if I'm getting into a fight with somebody, that's usually the first thing I'll say to them.
Joe Rogan
that's what
touches
got
on it.
me in.
Back in the day.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the new Joe Rogan special by any
No,
chance?
I don't watch Joe Rogan. Not by choice, but like I just don't.
It's
Joe Rogan says it perfectly.
Yeah.
His joke. I don't know. Did he repeat it on this one?
Yes.
Okay. What did he say?
Well, I don't know if he repeated it, but he touched on it. Like, they're just using words with your mouth.
Yeah.
Just you're making sounds with your mouth. Was it that?
No, I was thinking about, like, he has this thing that he says it perfectly. He's like, listen, I've never once called gay people that word, but I'll text my friends, happy birthday, faggot.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, you text your straight friends that.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not going to be saying that to a gay person.
Never.
It's the same. I guess it's a way to say it's lame.
It's like,
lame.
but you're kidnapping words. It's like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? We're just making mouth noises.
I think that it's definitely a little overlooked. Definitely a sensitive place.
Here's what I do say. I think he should have got suspended 100%.
Yeah.
Because if Justin did that in our work, he would get suspended.
If I did
You
it,
know,
yeah.
It's like they're still in a league. They're still wearing a Red Sox shirt. They're still playing for the MLB.
And you got a hot mic on.
And in
Yeah.
front of
And it's
30,
a hot
40,000 people, it's different than like, so people in their fucking little keyboard warriors that are like, he shouldn't get suspended. Freedom of speech. No. There's still consequences to what happens, right?
Especially at a work related.
At a work related function.
Yeah.
Him sitting around a thing telling his friend, hey, go get me another beer. And then he drops that word. That's a different
Or
story.
if he's in the clubhouse. Just in the
Yes.
clubhouse,
Yes.
right? Like
It's a different story.
You can't do it while you're on the job. to people that are coming up that have
No, you can't.
can't do it.
Absolutely
He
That guy
has to
paid-
apologize, and there's no reason why he shouldn't have
The
got suspended.
apology was ridiculous. I will say.
I didn't
Someone
hear
wrote,
it.
someone
I
had to
don't-
write that up. It was fucking ridiculous. He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, that word's going to be lost out of my vocabulary. Like
Yeah, right.
that type of stuff I don't like because like that's just not being truthful to yourself. One.
I would
Clearly,
just-
some
just be like, hey, the guy
clearly
got under
PR
my
person
skin.
typed it up, and that's
Yeah,
not
just
him.
be honest. The guy got under my skin.
Yeah. That's
Well,
it.
that's
For
the
just
thing.
came
I
out.
think-
somebody that literally has a mantra of like fuck them. That's like his thing is fuck them, right?
I think that anybody, well, especially when you're in that fight, you could say anything in the world. It's like you're going to say the meanest thing possible to that
Yeah, of
person.
course.
And it's just, it just sucks he did it on national TV. Like,
Can't be doing that on national TV.
I don't consider it a slur though. I don't consider that a slur towards a gay person, but I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, well, the gay people.
Intent doesn't.
The gay
But I don't
people
even
do.
think they care.
I don't think so either.
They only care when it matters. They only care when it's like it's either towards
I can
them or-
when
guarantee
it
my
works
gay
in
friend
their
has
favor.
called me that because I wouldn't go out and drink with them.
1,000%.
I can 100% guarantee that to him.
I've heard him say it a million times.
Transitioning from one sport to another, we were at Patriots joint practice on Tuesday. Me, Al, and little Albie went. Dude, there was a lot of people. I will say, way more people than I expected. This is just my brief thoughts on it. I don't understand the layout of the practice. I was kind of reiterating that.
That's 100%
It was-
accurate.
It was very, very, very hot. I will say the bleachers that you sit on are very uncomfortable. It's very hot. I felt like the sun was literally.
Imagine
right over.
being there. In
This is
full
like my
pads.
third or fourth time
Oh,
there.
imagine being there and like he literally was wearing this black cutoff. I felt fucking terrible, dude. He looked like he was dying.
This wasn't hot.
You did
rip
look.
his-
You
rip
did
his
look like
cigar
you were
while you were
dying.
I wish you could, but I don't think you could. I should.
No, you can't. No, you
I
couldn't.
should have brought my big one, dude.
Should have.
Just been swinging that thing around.
No.
Yeah. They played a preseason game last night, and they lost.
They lost because they can't understand how to snap. They should have won. Drake May looked actually really good, I thought. Threw some dimes.
Yeah.
He looked
moved
much
his
better.
feet.
Javon Baker should have had that ball. That was a
Oh,
nice
that was
throw.
perfect, dude.
That was like that. But just it was like it's a real noticeable throw. Do you remember the first week Monday night? Mahomes threw that ball to Marquez Valdez-Scantling. It was right in his hands, and he fucking dropped
Same
it. It was
thing.
the same thing. It was a deep post, bro. The only person that May was throwing that ball to once he hiked the ball was Baker, and Baker beat him. It was nice, dude. I was like, okay, and he put it right on his fucking mitts. Put it right in
I
stride
actually
on his
even
mitts.
Poke had a couple nice jukes. Did you
Yep.
see that? I feel like our wide receivers are
Yeah,
going to
but
be
we're
fine.
down one of them now. So someone got hurt last night.
No, but that kid was like 20th string.
Who?
I don't know. I couldn't.
Number
tell you.
82,
It was a rookie wide receiver.
No one knows who the fuck that is.
a bum.
Unfortunately,
But we traded Judon, third round pick we got from him. I think
Marco's
that's
a
great
jinx.
value. Marco
Horrible value.
is the reason why.
Marco's a jinx. Horrible value. We traded our best player for a third round pick that shows exactly what this team.
No, I just think
Is
in
that-
general, I know that that's the route you're taking, and I feel that because you're a hater. That's fine. I just think that trade value is down across the league.
dude. If you really were to tell me that I will give you a third round pick for Matthew Judon, I would trade him. That's you got like way they overpaid for that.
Everyone's saying we're on top.
He was already, but
He's
here's
out
the
the
sense:
door.
he was already halfway out the door. Usually, 9 times out of 10, a team's just gonna wait for somebody to cut somebody,
Yep.
and they offer you a third round pick.
You got to take it because he's disgruntled.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, you're not going to be able to come
Well,
to
then
Now,
I would've just paid it.
healthy Matt Judon, 16 games. Is he worth more than a third round pick? Yes. On a full contract? Yes, he probably is. We didn't have him on a full contract. He's gone out this door.
Yeah,
Did he
got
come
me-
off of a pretty solid injury that took him out after 4 weeks?
Yep. He was injured the year before, too.
Is he over the hump?
Maybe. I
think-
love Matt Judon, though.
I love Matt Judon.
I think he should have got paid. I would have preferred him to get paid.
At the end of the
But
day,
I think
it's a
in this
business.
situation, it's a business.
decision.
Yeah.
I think
get
you.
that.
I don't know if you guys were really paying attention last night. That we have a mammoth of a man that lines up at
You
the
talking
end.
about Keon White?
I am
Keon
talking
White?
to Keon White. Dude.
Yeah, fucking bull
He's
rushing.
6'5" and a half, all of 245, just bull rushing dudes.
Yeah, he's nasty.
He had two sacks last night, 2.5.
We got to hope that
he stays healthy the whole year.
Well, we have Gerard Mayo. We got to hope, like, in our heads, we have to think, okay, he should be able to develop defensive players.
Yeah.
Because the offense is a little sketchy to me.
It's the line.
When he talks,
not anything else.
That's terrible. When he talks about offense, it just seems like him and the guy, Alex Van Pelt, who, again, Alex Van Pelt has never been an offensive coordinator, guys. He's never called plays and stuff. So it's like, again, yes, this is new. But it's new in a lot of sense. We're getting a lot of guys that are also new at their jobs, which I wish that we didn't have. I wish that we got somebody with experience already coming in. That would have been better.
I met Matthew Slater, great guy.
Hall of Famer.
Unbelievable.
I think the Patriots Hall of Fame? Cool.
He's
special teams Hall of Fame.
Three Super Bowls.
Fuck out of here.
He won 3 Super Bowls.
He's been on a team that's won 3 Super Bowls. He has not won 3 Super Bowls.
You don't think he contributed at all?
No.
And he was the locker room leader.
Whoop-de fucking dude. There was a guy named Tom Brady.
They should be a special teams.
You're not gonna listen. You are not gonna get anything out of me that's deserving of Matt Slater. I think he should be in jail for robbery because he's robbed the Patriots for like the past 4 years. Should have retired way long ago.
And he's coaching over there. He's a nice guy.
He is a wicked nice guy. That's all I'm
that's
trying
fine.
to say.
Cool. Good. Nice guy. Let him be a special teams coach, dude.
What do you care?
Cuz, dude, fuck him, dude.
What do you care about the Hall that much?
Why do you care? Why do you care that you think that Matthew Slater should be deserving of a Hall of Fame, Canton, enshrined Hall of Fame? And it's not like the NBA where they just give it out to fucking anybody. Nice job, you fucking mess.
You're embarrassing.
That's Matthew Slater.
You're embarrassed.
This MB Fuma November 30th Quadrado is unbelievable. Just to let you know, just in case you guys were keeping.
Cool.
Anyways, second of all,
yes.
Matt, if, like we've said before, you put the best in at every single fucking position. He's the best to ever do it in his position. Now, granted,
I agree.
Now, granted, is it as important as a quarterback? No, obviously not. But it is a part of the game.
Has he made as much as an impact as Devin Hester has?
He's not a returner.
Hey, there you go. Good point, Al. He's not a returner.
Right, but
so even on special teams, he doesn't touch the ball.
But here's my point, though, Nico. My point is that you put him in every single position, they should go in. Kick returner, it's crazy Devin Hester shouldn't be in it. He should be in it. He's the best kick returner ever.
Well, he is in it.
Did he get in it?
I don't think he's in.
Devin Hester went in.
Last year?
Right? Like fucking at the Hall of Fame game, guys.
I didn't even watch the Hall of Fame.
He got in on this class.
Oh, perfect.
And Julius Peppers. Yeah, he said he's not. You know who Devin has to vouch to be the next person to go in?
Devin McCourty.
Joshua Cribbs.
Oh, fuck Joshua Cribbs.
Fuck Joshua Cribbs, right?
No, he had a couple.
So fuck Joshua Cribbs, but
Dante Hall.
You're gonna tell? Okay, yeah, cool.
I just have one more Patriots thing to bring up, please. I think the Patriots fucked up drafting both of those quarterbacks, because what's going to happen if May has a bad game? May has two bad. I'm just saying, what's going to happen if May has 2 bad games in a row?
Do you want to know
what's the crowd going to start to? What are they going to start yelling for?
They're going to start yelling for the other one.
I don't think.
And Milton's got a fucking rocket. Milton could be Cam Newton 2.0 with a better arm.
So bum.
With a better arm.
He's too raw. You say that until
I'm just saying, what is the controversy that this team is going to cause with the fans?
Here's what I'll say about the Patriots in general. I think it's just clear with everything that's happened that Robert Kraft is a fucking scumbag and his family sucks. Jonathan, you fucking little fucking weasel. You try to blame Belichick. They said Belichick was the cheap one, didn't want to pay anybody. Then you don't go pay Judon. These fucking motherfuckers. It's Ben Kraft the whole time. He's a fucking scumbag. He's a fucking scumbag. His wife dies of fucking cancer. 3 months later, he's with the fucking 40-year-old blonde. He's a fucking scumbag. I'm sick and tired of that fucking documentary they did on Bill Belichick was fucking ridiculous. He has got no leash anymore. He put all his fucking money in that fucking lighthouse. Hey, Choco Taco.
Bring him back.
He put all his fucking money in the lighthouse. He didn't do shit.
That's it.
It doesn't want to pay anybody. They don't want to fucking pay anybody.
I was just gonna. Well,
Kraft's a fucking
my point I would have banked off. You had what, the third or second most calorie space, cap space. Spent none of it. They literally spent none of it. We got no one.
$0.
All he cares about is fucking rub and tugs. Go to a fucking rub and tug, get your dick jerked off, and pay these men their money, dude. Like these people fucking died for you, dude. Like Bill Belichick put his life for you, pretty much. 25 years, gave you 6 Super Bowls, made the Patriots from $200 million franchise to a $5 billion franchise because of him and Tom Brady, right? Even Tom Brady, they didn't want to pay a crazy amount of money.
I would have given
People always want to blame. People want to blame Bill Belichick. They want to blame Bill Belichick. They should be blaming Robert fucking Kraft, dude. The wrong Kraft died of cancer. That's all I'll say.
Okay, I think we're almost out of time here. Would you say?
Yeah, and
we have one more
No, we
topic.
got 22 minutes.
Okay, I don't know what else you have.
I have a blind 5. It's called the blind 5.
I love it. Okay.
I have one specifically for you, and I have one for him.
Okay.
Do you want to do it?
Do you want to do that, or we want to do Twisters first?
Talk about Twisters first.
Twisters real fast.
All right. Well, this is what I want to do. I scored it. I want you, because you also watched the movie. You didn't, which was going to be my kind of thing. I scored it. I want you to know how far off I am and what you thought about the movie.
Okay, go.
Okay. Cinematography, special effects, 8 out of 10. Soundtrack, 6 out of 10. Plot, 6 out of 10. Characters, 5.5 out of 10. Rental price, $19. Overall score, 7.3.
I don't know how you get that from your 8s and your 5s and your 6s. You get a 7 overall.
The characters really.
I thought this score would be lower.
The characters, 7.3 is a low score for a blockbuster movie.
Okay, so I actually don't think you're far off. I would be around a 7-1 total for the movie. I didn't break it down like that. The characters, especially at the beginning, were insufferable.
Inside wanted them all to die immediately.
I mean, I call that movie from the jump that the people that were the bad guys at the beginning were actually the good guys, and the bad guy, and the good guys were actually the bad guys. I think we all knew that.
Yep.
I loved. First of all, I wish we had more of the fucking rich businessman. He played a great sleazy.
Yeah, you needed more of that. Why?
We needed less of this stuff. I'm glad they didn't make it into like a straight up rom-com.
Can we talk about the ending though? How don't you kiss her?
Well, he did. They cut it out of the scene.
Yeah, but like, why would you cut it out?
Because they wanted it to be more about the chase.
No,
it's
storms. Like retarded.
I think the whole movie's retarded. She survives an E5, which is fucking ridiculous. They changed the scale that now we have to call them EF5s.
It's like makes
instead
me
of an
want to kill
F5.
myself.
I mean, come on.
What are we doing here? Now Brock Lesnar's going to change his finish.
She holds on to a pipe, and her husband or boyfriend, whoever, is fucking way stronger because he has testosterone running through his body.
Yeah.
Just like those fucking boxers that won the Olympic gold.
Just gets roped.
He gets ripped off, but she holds on. She's 70 pounds dripping wet, and she might be the most unathletic looking person I've ever seen in my life. So it is extremely unrealistic. I love these type of movies, though.
Couldn't hold a candle to Helen Hunt.
This is a great hangover movie.
Couldn't hold a candle to Helen Hunt.
No. Helen,
what are you watching if you have the opportunity? Twister or Twisters?
I'd go Twister.
All day.
Even though Twisters, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind Glenn Powell's character. I thought he was cool. I liked the cowboy hat.
I like the
situation.
Cowboy.
I like how they were kind of, but it was extremely unrealistic.
Cinematography and special effects were incredible.
Yes, it actually looked extremely
From what I've
unrealistic.
seen, that one scene that I thought was fucking. I thought that scene was unbelievable. I'm like, wow, that was kind of fucking.
I would
crazy.
go watch it 7-1, 7-3 for you. Yes, the
I think
characters
we're
are
writing that right in there.
Yeah, but that's like kind of a baseline enjoyable movie for me. Is
Average.
like low
It's
70s.
a hangover movie.
High 60s, low 70s. It's perfect.
It's a movie that you could put on and play on your phone at the same time.
Yes.
Hate that. I hate that. That means that sucks. All right, blind 5, Justin.
Okay.
So how the blind 5 works?
I'm gonna say Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder.
Helen Keller doesn't exist, so we have to just take her off because she probably wasn't blind.
D
I'm gonna
Hop's mom.
say 3 Blind Mice.
Yeah, I'd put him.
DeAndre Hopkins' mother.
DeAndre Hopkins' mom. That's my blind 5.
Blind Side. I'd
So
take
I'm
Blind
gonna-
Side off because that's a
Blindside-
fake story.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm
not a
gonna
real
give you.
movie.
I'm gonna give you basically like a line of.
We're blind
I
ranking.
can't get that one. This is so great that we're outside. This is, and you know what's so sad? No one's running after that truck.
Yeah, no kids.
Well, maybe because usually they come after fucking dinner, not before lunch.
Yeah, that's true. This
It's
guy's
like,
this
is
guy's
this guy a
cheap.
moron?
Everyone's inside playing.
You know what I could go for right now, though? Right? What would be your go-to order right now on an ice cream truck?
Oh,
like
man.
if you were back, if this was like,
All right, so okay, ready, real quick.
12-year-old gal?
If they have the ice cream cone, the Oreo cookie ice cream cone, where it's like a black cone, chocolate cone, right, with the hardened cookie dough shit up on the top. You bite through that hard shell. Now you're dealing with the cookies and cream ice cream. Get down to the.
Are you talking
get
about the
down to-
drumsticks?
Get down to the bottom. No, I'm not talking about drumstick because I don't like nuts like that. I didn't
No,
like.
Oreo drumstick. Have you had them?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
the Oreo drumsticks.
Yes,
They're delicious.
Yes,
I pound them.
unbelievable.
I eat like 3 at a time.
Yeah. Yes, that's right now.
That's the
Taco
wrong
is
answer.
number one on
It's
the list.
Choco Taco, and then
Number
I'm getting
one.
the cigarettes. I'm getting the candy cigarettes.
Or some pop.
cigarettes is like
Pop Rocks aren't bad either. That's a good second.
cigarettes are
When they were
huge.
out of the cigarettes, we go
You
Pop
go
Rocks.
Pop Rocks all.
Or you pick, or if you're feeling a little bit of GAY,
And they,
you pick your favorite like character pop, and chew on the gum.
Oh,
ball.
like no, I was never the. I would do
I
wrestling.
always come on. I always chewed on.
I would
didn't
do
chew on the
snow
eyes for
cone.
gum.
Listen, I was fat, so I would get multiple ice creams. So no one's kidding anybody. I would want one of the, the eclair things.
I wish I'd
The
seen you
toasted
at your-
almond
Yes,
the
yes,
strawberry
yes, yes, yes,
shortcake.
yes.
Give me one of each of those.
Oh, delicious.
One of
that was
each
my
of
mother. I
those.
always had to bring
Wait,
my
are you
mother back
talking
one of
about
those. She
the?
loves
Are you
those.
talking about the ice cream bars?
Yeah, they were like the toasted almond strawberry
They
shortcake.
burn the image on.
No.
They look like
No,
they
no.
look like beige.
No,
That
no,
is the
the
wrestling bars.
I know. That's what I
Yeah,
thought you were
that's not
talking
what I'm
about.
talking about.
No, we're talking about toasted almond or a strawberry shortcake one. The
Or
strawberry.
the chocolate eclair. that
Yes.
you have.
Who the fuck's eating
Give me
toasted
one.
almond?
We'll show you those.
They're
It's
so
actually
good.
delicious.
Disgusting.
My question is though, is the character ones on those things? Do you think that that's the original catfish? Because they had
might
this
be.
beautiful picture, then you pop
And
it
it
open.
looked like this.
It was like legitimately like, okay,
It
we
was
got
like half
retarded
melted.
SpongeBob now. Now I'm eating retarded SpongeBob.
Yeah. It was SpongeBob with Down syndrome.
The Sonic one was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
Yeah, that was
That's
always
the
a good
original
one.
catfish.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always a good one because
Yeah.
it had blue raspberry,
yeah.
a little bit of cherry, and then
Yeah,
lemon. Because
yeah.
the blue, white, and red.
And it
Yeah,
looked-
that's a good one. Al.
looked like
Look at
this
this
every
SpongeBob.
time.
They show
Yeah,
you
they
that
keep
SpongeBob
going,
on
yeah.
the side of the thing.
It ain't looking like that.
It looks like
The
Bum
original
Bob.
catfish.
Yeah, that's like when you're in a club at night and the lights are dim, then they go on. You're like, holy shit, I'm
Yeah.
dancing with this fucking.
Yeah, I'm
Four.
dancing.
You
I'm
wake up
dancing
in the
with this.
morning,
I thought that
like,
this.
you
I
gotta
thought
chew
this
your arm
was
off.
a 10.
Yeah.
I'm really just trying to wait. I'm trying to buy time. Like he only moved up 10 feet because he must be
So
here.
yeah, I would agree.
I guess someone's getting some stuff.
The gumball was always good, but the
2-ball screwball.
2-ball screwballs.
Those
snow
I
cone,
came onto those late. Those are good.
I'd probably pop a tooth now off that gumball.
100%.
Pop a filling or something.
I don't know. I kind of like the background noise for the Blind Five. It's like the theme. It's like the game show theme song.
So Blind Five, I'm gonna give you like a overall consensus, right, of like what you have to rank these by. Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah, this is
this is
Justin.
just for Justin. I have a separate one for you because we're going on the same
Is it a
kind
1 through 5? What's the scale?
You rank them. You are ranking them.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to you this. I'm gonna say
I gotcha.
your line is best feelings.
I gotcha.
Best feelings.
You can
And-
tell he doesn't listen to the podcast.
And now I'm gonna give you. I'm just gonna in no chronological order. All right.
Yeah.
Taking a shit.
Do I have to? Are you gonna give me all 5?
Nope. This is the whole point of the Blind Five. You have to blindly spot these. As I'm going to give you another 4 options, and you have to fill out your list. So best
so
feelings.
for me personally, so best feelings.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with a 1 for taking a shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with 5 for taking a shit.
So that's the least failing.
because I'm constipated constantly. It's hard for me to just get like
But
a good.
so my thing was like, if you had a good shit, it would probably be a better feeling.
It would be a better feeling, but I have a feeling I'm gonna risk it because I feel like there's better things on here.
All right.
Okay.
Complaining about something.
Oh, I love that. I love to complain about stuff.
See, I drew this
Huge
list
complaint.
out
That's
on
going in
purpose.
that's like in a 4 spot for me.
Number 1. Just so you know, 1's the
Okay,
top.
so 2.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay. Taking your shoes off after work.
That's a 5.
You can't.
You already have
4.
5.
Okay, so
So it's got to go 4.
Because Justin's the type of person that he'll be in work in full jeans. He'll go lay in his bed fully clothed. Would you agree?
I feel like Justin's.
He probably sits around for a couple hours, doesn't even take off his shoes.
No, as soon as I get in, I take everything off.
Yeah,
Except my underwear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When I was in my youth,
Yeah.
I would. Now I'm a little older. I'm
Two youths.
I want everything off.
Yeah, you got to just strip it down.
So
I'm actually a
taking
big taking my shoes off guy now, so my list would be different right now.
Okay.
Taking your shoes off is delicious. It's the best.
Wow, I love complaining about stuff.
Yeah, you do. That should be one. I can't wait to see his other two.
Being on time.
I love being on time. I think ever since I started dating Sabrina and had the kid, it has really put a damper on my being on time.
Because you know what it is, your normal functions have changed.
It's so much.
Because now it's not like you have to get out of the house, you have to make sure the kid has everything.
And like she's like horrible. I think she is black.
On getting on time.
Yes.
My
she
wife is also black.
Sabrina is
Marco
3%.
would
black.
be Nigerian.
Yes.
Sabrina's 3% Nigerian, so I can say that for those of you listening.
I think we're all a little black.
Okay, so
My
right
father's
now,
8% black.
so there's one more thing left. So, what's your list right now drawn up? Because you didn't give that one a number.
I haven't placed that number, so do I risk the number one spot on being late? You got one
being on
more.
time.
Being on time.
Being on time.
Do I risk the number one spot? Because what do I have left?
But
I
you
have
were on
3 and
time
1.
today.
You have
Did
one
feel
left.
Great
You have
that
one-
You were on time.
You have one
I
spot
feel
left.
worse when I'm not.
Yeah.
Than being on time, I feel normal.
Okay.
So you have taking a shit at number 5.
Yeah.
At number 4, you have where is it?
Complaining.
No,
No,
complaining's
complaining's
2.
number 2.
Okay.
Taking your shoes off is number 4.
Yep.
So I'm gonna
So-
say I'm gonna give you 3 as being on time. What's my
Okay.
number 1?
And then the final one is getting to eat something after being hungry.
Oh, I mean, yeah, who doesn't like that?
So that'd be a number 1.
Yeah, who doesn't love that feeling?
I think shit got to be higher.
I
See,
thought
it's
shit would
just-
have to be
Oh,
higher.
it's got to be
Shit,
2.
it's
So I
only
started
for
with
me.
shit.
It's only for me because I.
Would have been
Complaining would be 5 for me.
But when you
down
start
at the bottom.
when you
Complaining would be in the middle for me.
I
Number
love
3.
complaining.
I thought that was a
I think he
consensus
gets his
number
rocks
1
off.
one.
It makes me feel better when I vent. It's venting. That's what it is.
I get it. I know.
Venting I've learned through years of therapy not to hold things in because it just eats away at me. It makes me feel horrible. So I just vent now.
I just lose my mind in the instant. That's what I do.
You
I just-
certainly do.
I just lose my mind.
I've experienced that very
immediately.
recently.
That's what I do. And then
But-
guess what? You don't hold any ill will.
Yeah.
You know?
All right,
That's
Al.
why I get kicked out of basketball games. I can't coach basketball anymore.
I experienced that very recently.
I wish we had that.
I'd love to play
tell
that video,
story, but-
that voice memo on the podcast.
Hey, you can go right ahead.
So Al, yours is, if you can remember, we're gonna go with the same theme as last week. Is it difficulty of job?
You hear the kids? There's some kids outside.
Yeah,
That's a shock.
There's been
Is
kids
it
over there.
because of the ice cream shop?
No, they were there. They were there. They've been
Maybe
there.
I have this thing. I'm sorry. I have this thing now where I mute kids out because I have one.
I do that too.
So difficulty.
Even any whiny white woman
It's just
voice,
it
like
goes
my wife, it's just
right
yeah.
in and out.
So we're gonna go with difficulty of job.
difficulty of job. Oh, we're back to difficulty of job.
Yeah, I'm sticking. I
Okay.
scrambled it up a little bit.
Well, you give the person that works the most on the podcast. You ask him the job questions. I agree.
I don't know about that, but all right.
This is just difficulty of jobs.
We're
Like
gonna
which
go
jobs I would want.
We're gonna go difficulty of job.
Okay.
Okay. Difficulty of job, and then we'll come back, and then we'll guess the salary.
Okay.
All right. Justin, you can chime in on the salary, of course, as well. All right. Stuntman.
I would love to be a stuntman. I don't think that I have the physical capabilities to be a stuntman, to be honest. I am afraid of heights a little bit. Like my butthole puckers up.
How high?
High.
5
No, like how high up does it take you to get scared of heights? Like second floor of the mall?
balcony of like
Any
Balcony of the
balcony you're looking over?
balcony of the Square One Mall in the center? Like looking down at Santa Claus?
No, because
No,
I've had a
that
huge
one-
youth of throwing fucking bouncy balls off people's heads.
What about balcony of the garden?
Yes.
Bothers me too.
As soon as you stand up there, you think
It's
you're going
just-
over. Like,
Like it's gonna collapse.
thank God I've never been in a fight in a balcony before
Yeah.
because I definitely
You'd
would
lose
fall.
immediately.
Yeah, your balance
No,
would be up.
I would 100% win because I would go low as soon as I would hit them right in the balls. That would be the first thing I do, and then I just start biting them.
Okay.
But no,
So stuntman.
stuntman, put that as 4 for me
Okay.
For the
Difficulty? I mean, just
Difficulty.
getting lit on fire. I mean, you got all people around you. Just the heights would
Did
be the
you
issue.
watch that Stuntman movie with?
Yeah, I liked it.
Great movie.
Yeah, that's another hangover
That's an
movie.
unbelievable hangover.
That's an 8-1.
all day.
Yeah.
Alaskan,
Randy Moss.
Alaskan
Patriots.
crab fisherman.
Okay, so you just got to be so you got to be out with the fisherman shit. Any fisherman thing, you got to be out for months at a time. I'm fine
At
with that. I would
sea.
love that. C, do I love C's? Would I get a little nauseous? Maybe. I think I'd get used to it. Put that in the 3-hole. Let's put that in the 3-hole.
And just choppy waters, storms.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Farmer.
5. I think that's one of the more easy jobs.
Depends
because
on what you're farming.
I think it's another thing. You pop your headphones in, dude. Fucking let me do it. I mean,
I know,
If
but
I
what
haven't-
about,
I have a
but what about it?
question.
Yeah.
If I have an ant farm, does that make me a farmer?
no.
No,
I'm taking this as
talking like
agriculture.
livestock and like doing produce and all that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. You're thinking like
Yellowstone.
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I could do that.
I think it'd be a lot more challenging than
I would
you
agree.
really
I'm
think so.
trying to leave it. I think you're
there's
gonna
a
fuck
lot
me here with some of
There's
these
a
ones.
You
lot
gotta
of
be up at like
Yeah.
4:35 in the morning.
you got
I
to be
golf
all
at that
day.
time.
You got See you later, golf.
Golf's gone.
Golf's gone.
No, I'll go after.
You could golf on your fucking farm.
I can make my own golf course.
Yes, you
on
could.
my farm.
Okay. Air traffic control.
Oh my god, that's the easiest job. Put that at 1.
Very stressful, I hear.
It's
I don't know why. It is the most suicidal job.
Outside of active military, that's the most suicidal job is air traffic control.
Why?
don't
Because
get
it's
why.
probably so boring.
No, it's probably like, okay, you got to move to 300 knots. You got to go this way or whatever the fuck they
so
You're
monotonous.
also coordinating with the planes, like just from a dispatch standpoint, because you hear about it in training. Like, you have so much to do. Really, what you have to
their
like coming in and
bosses
coming
just
out.
Leave them voice memos and yell at 'em
Also,
for no
you're just stuck up in a tower for
Maybe.
12 hours at a time. All right, explosive ordnance disposal.
Okay, what the fuck does
I don't know what that is.
Can you
Are
describe that
cleaning
job?
up after?
No, that seems like to me like you would like disarm bombs
You're okay.
or disarm
Like
explosives.
what's that movie with Jeremy Renner? Hurt
Wait,
Locker.
are we going to the easiest to
like
the
Hurt
hardest?
Locker?
Supposed to go hardest at the top.
One
All right,
is
so
the
I
hardest.
want my air traffic control to be number 2 then, because then I only have number 1 left.
Yeah, you had only.
This we're gonna put as number 1.
You can't change it.
Can't change it now.
No. Can't change it now.
But I'm saying like I didn't want air traffic control. I could definitely do. That's not even a question. I thought it was easy. I fucked up there in the middle.
You fucked up.
But either way, they're 1-2.
I want to. We'll just.
But explosive ordnance, what is that?
So is that
Can you
like
tell me what it
Hurt
is?
Locker?
Yep, I'll tell you exactly what it is because I looked it up.
I don't think there's many jobs I couldn't do.
No, you could do anything.
Anyone could do anything.
Of course.
But
You have to also be in the right circumstance. What are the odds of us getting into agriculture around here and having farms?
there's a lot of farms.
Yeah, but like at least
What's the
where
odds? No, they're low.
at least where we grew up, it's usually a family thing. If your father had a farm, you'd be in a different line of business than you're in.
Dude, there's this kid that just went on fucking what's his name's podcast, Bean Shooters. Mm-hmm. That he's got New England Wagyu beef. He's got a farm. And he's fucking. They call him like Cowboy Western or something like that.
Okay,
So he's got a farm and he fucking does cattle and shit like that.
that's awesome.
He legit looks like a cowboy, but he's from fucking like Lowell or something. Who the fuck knows where he's from?
Also known for Call of Duty people as an EOD.
Okay,
EOD is a dangerous job that involves using special procedures and classified techniques to neutralize and remove the hazards of unexploded ordnance.
Okay, so this would definitely be my number 1. That's what I was saying. I definitely screwed up. I was trying to say that the air traffic control is easy. You're sitting
Easy.
at a desk, but fine. This would be my number 1. I'll tell you why it would be my number 1, but you could put it at 2 for the graphic. I'm fine with that. I have got no patience for dealing with small little things. So like if you told me to build something or take apart something, most likely that thing that you give me, like let's say you told me to take apart a radio and put 2 connectors together, that radio would get smashed in 5,000 pieces because the thing would be falling out of my hands and shit, the little screws that I would have to use.
And
well, you
it's-
have too much of a temper
It's,
to do
Yes.
It
air
says
traffic
that the
control.
materials.
No, I think
it
air
says
traffic
that
control would be
the materials that you deal with on a daily basis would contain military ordnance, homemade items by biological chemicals, and or nuclear active.
It's the hardest
I think
job.
that
Nuclear
dexterity-
active devices. So anything basically that you put your hands on could combust.
I would say it's a dexterity issue and maybe a mental issue in terms of me losing my temper.
Like how steady are you?
And it's because of operation. Because of operation,
and conditions.
I would fucking lose my mind. I've definitely broke operation games before, board games in half.
You've never been a Lego guy.
No, and I'm telling you right now, if you tell me to do
Never
anything,
did.
I legitimately was putting a back plate on my kid's shoulder pads the other day. Yesterday actually, and was ready to lose my fucking mind.
You should see me building like
People
any
like
furniture.
my wife was just looking at me. I'm like, just turn the chair. Like, don't look at me. I'm doing it. Stop.
Don't say a word.
So think about 50 people watching you trying to disarm a bomb. Be like, and I'm just like, your sister's a fucking cunt. That's what I say like the entire time. You
They
fucking
basically
whore.
like keep it composed.
And then as
Keep it
soon as
composed.
I drop something, it's even like it's 10x. It's like, you fucking dirty whore.
Well, then you drop it, then you lose
So that's
where it
me.
went.
Like any type of construction whatsoever,
Yeah.
where you like, especially like if you got a nail on a gun. And that nail keeps dropping like a screw.
Oh, it's hard.
Oh,
And
like
it just
when
keeps
we were-
dropping. And it keeps dropping. You're
yeah.
like, you fucking.
So I could understand that because I watch you get a little agitated, even
Yes.
just doing the
So
studio.
That would
when
be
we were
the
in
hardest
Braintree.
job for me. I don't think that's the most difficult job,
Okay.
but that would be the hardest thing.
So we're gonna talk about salary.
So now we're gonna go back and we're gonna go through them. We're gonna just go for the salaries. Alaskan crab fisherman.
I wanna say-
85,000.
I want to say 100.
It's gonna be less though. Everything's cheap. It's gonna be
Crab fish.
55,000.
49 and a half.
See?
Oh wow.
It's gonna everything that you always think they make more money than they do, but there is OT that he's probably not.
Stunt man.
Stuntman. I want to say
60.
yeah. I would agree.
42.5.
Let's say
It's
between-
ridiculous.
yeah, that's
42,000. Better off working at
crazy.
McDonald's.
Are these like the national averages
Yes.
into 2024?
Yes.
Okay.
Air traffic control.
I think that's gonna
I
be the
wanna
most
say
expensive.
90.
85.
64.
Okay.
I don't hate that job.
Okay.
Sitting at a desk, air control.
Explosive ordnance disposal.
It's
wanna
got to
say-
be the most.
I would. It's a military job. They don't pay much. I want to.
Because it's a military job.
But it could be
It's
for like
not?
Boston SWAT.
No, it is not a military job.
What do you mean?
You can do this. Like you can go and get certified through this. It is not military.
How is
grade.
it not a military thing?
I'm gonna say 95,000.
And I'm going to tell you that the salary on that's cut in half. 47.7K.
All right, so let's just fucking disarm nuclear. Fuck that. Put that at fucking 10.
I'd go work at McDonald's for the same.
Farmer.
I think farmers make great money, but see, here's the thing. It's like, what part of the farm are we talking about? Like, I don't obviously own the farm. I'm just the farm hand. Is that it? I'm the farm hand.
I believe this from the consensus. I would believe that this is like a
You own the farm.
You own the
I'm
farm.
gonna say
91.
110.
73.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
It's still the most.
People hate on farmers, dude. They sneaky make a crazy amount of money.
They make a-
Like if you own a farm, you make a shit. Now, granted,
But they're like the food side of the
Everything
oil.
these
You
cunts,
need- they
these-
have what you need.
everything these libtards are doing, they're trying to kill the farmer. Fucking Bill Gates is buying all the farms up. They're trying to bioengineer shit.
Or the
They're trying to kill the farmer.
Monsanto seed, whatever.
Real farmers, dude, make good money. That's why I like that job.
Real farmers make good money.
Yeah.
That was good. I got it written.
I've actually looked into. They have these shipping containers, right? And you can everything grows vertically, and it's
Oh, I saw
hydroponics.
those, yeah.
They're called like freight farms, right? It looks like a shipping container, and you can grow all your own shit. I've legit thought about that. I bet you I would make a shit ton of money if I just bought 2 of those in a parking lot.
And then do a farmer's market.
And then I have a farmer's market, and then I just sell fucking basil to people. I would make so much fucking money doing that. Organic basil.
You again.
And it's
like
dead
I-
easy. Everything's hydroponic, so it just goes up vertically.
Like
Vertically grown, and it grows down.
When
like
I worked
said-
at Cultivar in Boston, they
Yeah.
had a hydroponic shed.
Yeah.
It was about half the size of this. It's
Yeah.
vertical, and they grew all their like rosemary and
Yeah, you
like
could do it
that.
all. Cabbage, you could do everything. Fucking little leaf lettuce, shit like that. Yeah.
All right.
and that's another segment of the Blind Five. And
Speaking of Pop Warner,
in closing thoughts,
I got a funny story about Justin that I actually forgot about.
Oh,
that he
okay.
actually reminded me of. Well, first of all, let me tell you, did we get into his server voice?
no, we didn't get into it.
Not have a server voice. It was a polite, I don't want to have this conversation. I'm going to try to, oh, wow, and then get out of there.
That's the server voice. So basically,
then I have a server. Everyone has a server voice.
Oh, it's bad. No, but it was bad. Like,
Tell him how I dove on a grenade for you though, and then
someone came in the restaurant, right? And owns this huge vineyard. Like, you wouldn't know it seeing the guy. Like, you wouldn't think, okay, this guy owns a huge vineyard, probably is making millions of dollars.
Yeah, like so much money.
But he didn't have that mentality. He comes in the restaurant, he asks one of the waiters, oh, who's the owner here, or the manager or something like that, and they point at me, and I'm sitting there with like my wife and my kid.
And before Al goes and sits down, he says to his wife, I'm not here, like I don't want to be bothered.
I don't want to be bothered, because then they start asking you questions about stuff.
Prices, everything.
Yeah, like the
Where do
wait
you
staff
get this
and stuff.
from?
Yeah. So this guy comes up, asks the waiter points at me or whatever. Justin actually steps in. He stepped on the grenade and starts talking to the guy. He starts talking and the guy's like, what was he saying? He was saying
he's like, oh, we made this wine. You guys carry our wine. I was like, oh, well, first I was like, oh, how was everything? He was like, oh, it was great. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm happy you enjoyed it. And he's like, oh, yeah, you guys carry our wine. We made it after my dead brother.
Yeah. And then at that point, Justin goes up 8 octave. Oh my God, that's so nice. Oh, that's such a good story. Oh, thank you for coming in. I wish I could have took care of that. And he kept going up octave after octave after octave.
I never got past this octave.
Listen, if Jarren Duran was in the restaurant, he would have looked over there and said exactly what he would have said. Exactly. Like, that was the tone. Like, he was doing a gay voice to this guy, and I was sitting there. I'm like, this kid's full of shit. His server voice is so bad, it's crazy.
It's a trustworthy voice, though.
No, it's not trustworthy. It sounded like a piece of shit. Like, you went from talking normal to people, and then you just turned into like the fakest.
He told me his brother died, and I don't need any of that information.
I agree, but he was going up octave to octave.
You didn't ask for it.
I had to match his energy.
We sit there all the time and we make fun of people's server voices.
Oh, Michelle's is horrible.
Like, some of the people's are so bad, but at least it's like a girl.
I'm sure hers is
talking to people.
Sounds like Valley Girl.
He's making fun of people, so that's my thing with the hypocrisy of how bad his is. But he's making fun of the people. It's like the Mako reviews.
But when I serve and talk to tables, or when I did serve, it was never that. It's just he hit me with a brother story, and I didn't really know what to say.
He said his mother died. He was like getting into who's died in his family. They started comparing deaths.
Oh, what?
That never happened.
No, that didn't happen. I lied about that. But here's a great Pop Warner story. We'll end it because I'll be starting Pop Warner.
Yeah.
I was telling Justin at the place, and he goes, "Do you remember that time?" So we're playing Pop Warner.
When I called the timeout.
He got so winded at one point because we weren't conditioned obviously enough. He got so winded in the middle of the game.
That is not what happened.
You got winded.
I did not get winded.
You were out of breath, and he called the timeout, and the coach was so fucking mad at him. Took him out of the game. It's the Gold Glove shortstop calling him fucking. It's the athlete in the field.
Nico,
got so winded.
It's way worse than that. It's not because I got winded. You're getting the story confused. I had a bandana on. The bandana fell below my eyes. So I had to take my helmet off and fix it. I called the timeout to fix my bandana. It's way worse than me getting winded.
It is worse.
That's way
I'm sure
worse.
you're playing some type of offensive line position to just get up from your stance and be like,
No, I don't know. I think I was a safety. He would have been, maybe you were on the line.
I was on the line. I think it was
He just goes timeout.
Timeout.
I called timeout because I was jogging and I just went in the
crazy,
game.
Dude. Yeah, he went in. He was in for one play. He called a timeout.
I just went in the game.
The rest of the game.
He did, 100%. Because I started jogging out and my bandana, because I wore a bandana because my head was small. So to get my helmet to fit, it went and slid below my eyes, and I was like, I'm gonna need to take I'm gonna need to take my. How am I gonna play? I can't see. I called the timeout, and he took me out of the game and didn't play me the rest of the game.
It's funny because there's some kid on my team that
we don't stand for this.
That wears a white bandana, right?
Yeah.
And
I thought it was.
He
Deion
always
Sanders.
takes off his helmet and is trying to adjust his bandana. I even said to him, I totally forgot about the bandana thing, and he just told me. I always say to him, listen, dude, you can't wear, if you have to wear something that you have to take it off.
Don't wear it.
Don't wear it in the game.
I thought it was Deion Sanders. Let's get that out of the way.
That was Deion's. Yeah, that was Deion's signature thing, right?
I thought it was Deion Sanders. That was A.
You had his speed. I'll give you that. You had his speed.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Speed
If
to
I
the
run, I'm
fast food
still
line.
kind of fast. Even though my feet are awkward, I'm quick.
I don't know about that. We have to time you. Want to time you?
Yeah.
We have to time. I think a
could not
combine
run
would
a
be great.
40.
Combine would be great. It's got a fucking cameraman.
My
That'd be
hamstrings
sweet.
would explode.
I'll kick the
cameraman.
fucking shit out of football.
Alex said he'll cameraman anytime he wants.
I still think I
Yeah,
will hit.
he's fucking
What do you
about-
think? I can't hit a 60-mile-an-hour pitch. I'll smash that.
I know you can't on the jugs machine.
I will
I know you
smash
can't.
that. Okay, let's set it up next week.
Okay,
I'll smash
You're
it.
agreeing it.
I'll
Agreeing to it.
fucking plug his windows again, like I always.
No, we'll go to the field.
Yeah.
You won't even hit one field.
Yeah, just
3 pitches, you're done. You can see 2 by you.
That's it.
The
You can
full at
only
bat.
see
He gets
2.
in a bat. So it could be up to 7 pitches.
Well, is it what? Can you change the pitch type?
No.
No, they do have ones that
They do have
throw
ones that
curveballs. I don't
throw
know.
curveballs and like off.
I'm not gonna throw
pitches.
curveballs.
No one can do. Not with the one he has. It's a
I
straight
don't
shot.
I don't think you'd hit 45.
Okay. I think you underestimate me. That's what I think.
Probably.
You do a lot of that. Do we want to wrap this up, or am I
Yeah.
playing this voicemail? Of you being a psychopath?
I got 23 minutes to get to Peabody.
I know. I gotta go pick up her food.
You could play the voicemail and land
don't-
it there if you want to. I don't.
Are we gonna give any context?
Okay, Nico, real quick. This is a 3-minute little thing here. I'm going to give you the context of how I hear it. Okay, I get a call. Someone texts me for a favor, asks for a reservation in the North End.
Yep.
I say no problem. It didn't matter what time, what other reservations were going on. It doesn't matter. Someone asked me for a favor, they're going to get it. Unfortunately, that's how it works. So I text over, said, hey, put this in the book. Now,
Who'd you text?
I texted my wife.
Not me at all.
Not you.
So I have no clue any of this is happening.
I text. So anyways, then I get a picture sent over. Oh, can they make it for a different time? No, they can't make it for a different time. Put it in the book. That's what I say. I said, don't tell me Justin's complaining. That's what I said. Now she says to me, what do you think? Everyone's mad about this.
Who's everyone?
You and her probably both of you. So I sent over a voicemail
None
to
of
the
us
both of
were
them.
mad though. I don't even know why she said that.
Maybe not mad, but complaining about it. Like, it's ridiculous that I took a reservation
Now-
at a certain time because there was a bunch of 6s in the region. This was a 10 at 6:30.
Okay.
Play it. Play the voicemail.
Oh, I will play it.
Okay.
I'm going to give you what happened from my perspective. Chrissy comes downstairs, opens the book. I have to add a 10 for my father. That's what she said.
Yep.
At 6:30 tomorrow. I said, okay. She goes, oh, wait. Do you think there's too many? I look at the book. I said, well, there's a ton of reservations at that time. I have a ton
Complaining,
of 5s and 6s. No, there was no complaining.
Complaining already.
I said, could he do a half hour later or a half hour earlier? Is that possible? Nobody even told me anything of Al sent this over. You didn't text me, none of that. All she just said is my father needs a reservation. Do you think that I could squeeze it in here?
So they take it upon themselves to text
Nobody
the
took it.
father.
Nobody-
to
this was-
text his friend.
This was the conversation, and then it
and then
ended.
change.
I had no more
the
part of
time.
this conversation.
I'm telling you where this voicemail's coming from.
Okay.
They tell me, oh, we texted the father.
Play the voicemail.
We
will.
texted the father, and he's gonna try to change it. I said, what?
All I'm saying is I had nothing to do with any of this.
Maybe. But you were in the wrath because you complain too much.
I didn't complain about any.
He's always crying about reservations, that he has too many of them.
He sends no. It's because you guys don't understand the reality of. You guys all want to complain that I'm telling people an hour, but that's the reality of the wait.
Nope. You're crying about reservations.
So I'm gonna play the 2 voicemails that he sends to me and his wife in a group message.
I'm trying not to lose my mind right now. When I send over a reservation, you put it in the book. You don't question it. You don't call people and have them try to change it. It's just the word is bond. That's what it is. You put it in the fucking book and you don't ask fucking questions about it. I'll shut down an entire fucking floor in the middle of St. Anthony's. I don't give a fuck. Okay? When I say it, you fucking deal with it. I'm sick and tired of the bitching, the moaning, the fucking complaining. Grow the fuck up.
Wow.
That's part 1.
Oh, nice. He's best. He's best.
We shut an entire fucking room down for your gender reveal. We shut the entire fucking restaurant down for your wedding, Chrissy. Put the fucking reservation in the book.
So I thought it was a little uncalled for. I just sent them a thumbs up.
Yeah,
I
I thought he got the message.
Message received.
Message received. My point is that no one cares when it's for them. So like they don't care when it's for them, and you have to shut down the place, and the whole place has to work without a floor. You have to work without one table of 10, and it's a big fucking ordeal that we're gonna start texting people to text their friends to change times.
I would say obviously I think if you simply text Justin or if anyone else
I think it would have been a way different thing if all he had to do. First of all, he knew Monday. Let's say the reality of it.
Doesn't matter when I know.
He knew Monday. How many reservations could have been booked for that day?
None, because
Monday
we don't take reservations for weeks before the stuff.
That's not true. It doesn't. Your father takes them all the time. All I'm saying is I had zero skin in this game. Zero. No skin in this game.
Oh. Why would you get mad?
I was an innocent bystander.
So why would you get mad?
Because you threw the thing in my face. It upset me a little bit. I was upset. I'm not going to lie to you. And I didn't like your tone. I thought it was a little rude. If you just
it was supposed to be rude.
It was not. It was supposed to be someone that's not happy right
now. Listen, if I text a reservation, it has to just go in the book. There's no like bitching, no complaining.
There was no complaining.
I don't know.
Didn't
That's
text
what
me.
I heard. I can hear the complaining already in your voice.
Text your wife, and then she came down and said, "Do you think that there's too many going on?"
See that? Do you think?
I don't want to be questioned. I was so insulted that you would go and text someone to text their friend to change it.
That's no bueno.
Like I would rather have you call the other reservations that we don't know and it has nothing to do with Al and be like, hey guys, just to let you know, which we're calling all our 6:30 reservations. We think we'd space out the kitchen better if we have them there at 5:4. If someone came at 6 o'clock or 5:45, we'll throw you 2 free appetizers if you change. We're calling all our 6:30
Instead,
reservations.
they said, "Fuck you."
There's no they.
Okay, your wife.
So if you have no fault, you should just be like, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, but it was mean for you to rope me in.
My point.
You were a little mean in a minute. Just say
I wasn't mean.
You were mean.
I wasn't.
Listen to that voicemail. You get that from your boss for no reason. What do you say?
Well, I don't think it's no reason.
For me, it was.
Every time I try to text, this is a thing though. They're like, "Oh, you're killing me." It's all this stuff. It's like, just put it in the book and shut your mouth.
I can't say you're killing me.
It's like, no, that would have been better if you said you're killing me. But it's like, don't like try to go and contact the person. Contact me first. I didn't do any of this. Wouldn't you try to contact me first?
Yeah, because it came from you.
Yeah. But listen, do I know that?
Maybe my wife got him in trouble.
Do I know that?
Yeah, Chrissy got you burned.
My question is, do I know that it came from him?
Obviously not.
She just said, my father wants a reservation at 6:30. And I said, can he do a half hour later or a half hour before? Because we have a ton of reservations at that time. And they're all large. It's a feast weekend, is it not?
No, yeah, I get that.
We're going to be slammed. Are we not?
Complaints.
It's not a complaint. It's a reality.
My point is that if it was for anybody else, if it was for them, they needed something. If fucking Rhea Ripley was in there, right? If Rhea Ripley was coming in,
and I said
he would
I
have no problem for 10. He would be like 6:30, no problem. I can't wait to see her muscles in person. It would be the same thing.
Hey, can you do 7?
No, you wouldn't
have
have done that.
100%.
Doesn't matter. It was already told 5 days before this. Fine, you have it. It is what it is.
None of it had anything to do with me. That's all I'm saying.
I got 15 minutes.
So you got caught. You got caught in the smoke.
I'm glad I heard that.
She probably feels like she got caught.
I'm glad I heard that voicemail though.
All right, I gotta go.
Everybody,
see you guys.
Peace out.
Fuck you, fart sucker.
There you go.
And guess what? If fart sucker asked for a reservation, he wouldn't get it.
No, he wouldn't. He's not getting a Roosevelt shirt either.
Less complaining.
Yeah.
That's the game plan. Less complaining.
That's the consensus.
That's the consensus. Sometimes you gotta flex your dick around.
He threw his dick on the table.
That's it.
For no reason.
Maybe.
Dog.